I know.
I'm never paid. The police ain't real, baby. I'm never paid. Solo.
Man, shout out that boy Rolly, man. Motherfucking God. Amazing music right there, bro. I tell you, this type of stuff I be wanting our kids to be exposed to. So I play these songs before the cast start, bro. And just go back and listen to it, man. Listen to it. Because a lot of the stuff that Rolly said, that's the type of stuff I'm speaking about today with just female. Just watch it. Just having your eyes open for just different things, bro. Everybody just do their thing. Shout out to y'all, though. Thank y'all for, checking out another fly-ass episode. You see in the back. You know what this is. Welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Hi
guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi's Godcast. Today we are here with Professor RAS, NATTY, who has a screen completely backwards, which is causing a lot of confusion.
Oh my fucking goodness. Nigga decided to grab my mouse. Like I said, bro, y'all welcome to the cast, man. I'm no longer playing with nobody. That shit always seems like a joke. That's the funny thing about life with these people. Shout them out though, y'all.
Dana, that's lack of manhood in the neighborhood. You don't share your music from 2 blocks away. The men go say, turn that shit down.
Exactly. And I have to be the black Karen
to just talking to you. And see, one of the reasons some of these little scoundrels are getting out of hand, popping caps, is because it used to be they wouldn't do that because the grown men would hunt them down.
Exactly. Now the police got to hunt you down.
Yeah. So, and then they get the fool, and then the fools get to talking about they shot down another. Oh hell no! Act like you got some respect.
Exactly.
Quit acting like that anyway.
Crime going up too. Like I have no pity.
Somebody came to me. Do you see what he did to me? I said, look, man, don't come over here out and knock the shit out of your ass if it been me.
Speaking of crime, I text you this. The city of Newark put this big statue of George Floyd sitting on a bench in front of City Hall in the city of Newark. The city of Newark, New Jersey is predominantly Black. It's been majority Black since the 60s. Had the first Black mayor in the 60s, right? There was so many other people that you could have made a statue of, whether it's Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, Amari Baraka, because Baraka, who was president, that was his father.
Put it this way. I'm cold-blooded. I don't give a fuck what somebody thinks about what I think. Let's say this. Look. You know what's bad about George Floyd? George Floyd is 6'7", 250 pounds, and he didn't get shot. Essentially got his ass whooped by a 5'8" tall, 135-pound white man who killed him with no weapons.
And he was crying.
Crying for his mama.
So you see how man talk, right? And it'll be people in our neighborhood that just say, "Ah, man, that's so sad. That's whatever." I don't know, bro. I don't really know what's sad, what's not sad, right? I tell you, to me, as a Black man, what's sad is the amount of Black man that's being fucking destabilized by Black women. That's what's sad to me. Somebody being killed by a fucking white cop, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Matter of fact, I'm not tripping. Whatever happens, bro, stand on it. And I'm going to stand on this right here. Bro, you are a giant, bro. Fuck it. We did a cast, right? I came to the folks. I said, yo, prison rules in effect. I also said street rules in effect. What this means is if you can't defend yourself, you get a weapon to defend yourself. If you're not planning on getting a weapon to defend yourself, then you flee. It's a bunch of options when you understand the rules in effect. Now, when we believe like it's schoolhouse rules in effect, where it's like, yo, I'm gonna do something, and then the teacher gonna come down, and the teacher gonna reset the room, and then we're gonna start back over from ground zero. That's where we lose at, right? When we get out here, when we say, yo, these are authority figures, right? So they're choking me out. They're about to kill me. I probably could fight him, but he about to kill me. I think before they kill me, then the authority gonna step in, just like school. You be fighting somebody, bro, could be bleeding you up, blah, 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 blah. Or you could be fighting somebody, you could be bleeding him up. And he wait for the teacher to come, and he probably hit you one of the meanest punches. And then he said the teacher was grabbing him. That's schoolhouse rules in effect. We're not doing those rules out here, bro. Which is also why Judge Joe Brown always stress about patriarchy. That evil word that they tell us about, huh? That evil word that they tell us about. Like I said, my whole theory, bro, since I've been growing up, I think the worst problem in our community, if you can call us that as fucking black people, because I don't know what's communion about us, right? But anything, at any cost, the worst thing about us, bro, people don't listen, and there's no man within our community. Our community, our black community, is manless. Nobody does anything right no more in our fucking community. Everybody does things and think that people should fuck with them. That's my problem with a lot of people. It's really, really stupid, and I don't know. It's just like the situation where a 5'11" white boy could choke out a 6'10" black guy. You feel me? Every time me and my dogs look at it, we be like, "Yo, peep this right here." And what realm would you see a big ass black dude standing next to a white dude, nigga, and he like, man, bro, please, mama? In what realm would you see that? Unless you don't understand that it's prison rules in effect, street rules in effect. It's two ways to deal with those situations. Either you bow out and you just say, yo, you got it. I ain't really here to handle none of those weird beats, whatever. I ain't a man. I'm backing down. Or you go all the way and you handle that on the back end. That's just the only way I can describe it. Like the situation with Assata Shakur and them when they lied on those people and said Assata killed this, blah, blah, blah. We don't know what happened, right? But what for sure we knew that cops were shooting at some black people and some black people had to survive that day. A lot of people, bro, we're not living on those same concepts. I don't know if we're so far removed, but I'll tell you the main thing is the removal of patriarchy, bro. I've heard women say things like the Black Panther was patriarchal, and like no, they didn't say that word. They said misogynistic. So like all these words that they start pushing towards me and shilling like, yo, T, these are bad words. These are bad words. What's bad for the system is good for the eye. That's all I'm going to tell you. Every time I see something bad for the system, it's usually good for me, bro. I sit back and I'm like, damn, that's bad. Hold on. So what you said? We shouldn't have people in this position that's weak-minded, that can't stand the test of time. You said that's wrong, though. You shouldn't be judging people by how weak their mind is, because mental health is okay. I understand. So why are they in that position, though? Because I spoke about this one cast. I said there's a bruh. And it's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Just say nothing. It's unfair, though. Inequality is what's being bred. And I got a little clip later of some of what's being bred within our community, right? Within these communities that's lacking male attention and male guidance. I'm going to show you what's being bred in these communities. Of what's being bred within our community.
And that is so damn embarrassing. You put yourself in a position of being damn near OD'd on fentanyl, which is not a black drug anyway. That's the one that causes 62% of each year's opiate-related deaths. And we got to make a statue of somebody who's 6'7", 250, and got his ass whooped.
Who contribute nothing to the black community.
This tall, 135-pound white man.
Contribute nothing. Should he have died? No. But should you sit?
And see, that's another thing, right? And that's where It's like a little bump in the road. I wouldn't say that he contributed nothing because I don't really know exactly what the brother did. But to have a statue, to have the amount of support that the brother was able to garnish, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like say okay. So say let us think about it like this. We could say maybe he was able to get that support because this is right here where it met. It's like this is the straw that broke the camel back. Like it's been a bunch of little straws on his back. He's been carrying hay and everything. Oh, I don't know what camels carry. Y'all do. I be playing with y'all. Y'all be getting too serious. Nevertheless, but this is the last camel. This is the last straw. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this situation, bro, it wasn't really something that we were supposed to big up and go all out for. Shout out to the situation. The situation was crazy in the sense that, yo, you kneeled on the brother's neck and killed him. But as black people, bro, that was supposed to be, man, this one right here was clear. But then it's like, damn, OG, why you let him do that? I tell you, one of my main thing was all the people around. It was a brother around calling the cop a bum. He was basically saying, yo, I fold you up every day at the dojo. When me and you go to dojo, bro, and me and you roll together, I fold you up, white boy. That's what he was saying to the cop. The cop was just kneeling George out. No, George is sitting there, bro. And I don't know, bro. I don't want to say that the brother didn't contribute anything to the community. The brother probably had a lot of different things going. The brother was on white people drugs. It was a Starlito bar where one of the funny dudes, the dude he said that it is his granddad on his deathbed because he a meth head. And he said he ain't no business messing with them white boy drugs. So that's how I'll tell you, like, when man look at things, bro, it's something that we call a through line. That means that there's gonna be a line that touches everybody, man, all the way to woman, all the way to babies. Your actions wrong? Everything is judged like that through a man's eyes. It's not where it's like, you was wrong too. You hit him bad. You can't be hitting people. No. That's not a man world. It's not a man. That's a fake world. What's supposed to happen is, okay, Blau, you hit him. Maybe I didn't see when he hit you, but now I need to figure out who hit who first. Why this whole thing started? Are you just bullying him? Or did this person hit you and think that it was going to be all fun and games and you ripped his eyeballs out? That's how, you feel me? That's how man work. It's like, I can't just be mad at you because you quote unquote killed somebody. Right? Because if I come up to you and you say, damn, T, bro, I walked in the house, bro, killed my dukes, bro. I walked and I bodied them. Who am I? Who am I? Am I the Most High? Can I bring his mom dukes back? What do you mean? The Most High used to give people time, bro, to recoup. If you kill somebody, bro, you could run, bro. You could run away, bro, and go hide in a little spot. If I find you, bro, the Most High said if I find you, I should be able to take you out your misery because you was a miserable person. Damn, is that the...
Sit up here and what do you say? Commemorate, make it to a martyr? No.
I mean, it was bad, but I mean, he's no martyr. I mean, look at all of the other black folk have died, and you want to focus on him. Who put that out there? So
I said this: what would make them do create that statue or holidays, George Floyd Day or whatever? Do the Democrats get money? Like, do local government officials get money from the state or the federal government if they do that, or from the Democrat Party?
The inmates have taken over the asylum.
Thank you, Ish, for the Cash App, and thank you, Christopher, for the super chat.
And because of mainstream and social media, they're turning the outside into the inside of the asylum.
229, hi.
Do we have any pride?
Hello.
I don't think, no, we don't.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Hello. I'd like to ask both of you guys a question. What do you guys think about the rise in male virgins, and what do you think about the rise in incel culture? You guys know what
It's
incel,
a
right?
sorry piece of bullshit that men, grown boys, black, white, brown, red, and yellow, can't get any goddamn pussy. And the girls are getting more sex than the boys. That is pathetic. And that's also a product of no men around to teach you how to approach women or what's going on. That is so sorry and disgusting. And incels are a bunch of goddamn punks want to go around and kill off women instead of protecting them because they're too damn lame to know how to get laid.
Okay.
And well, for me to answer that,
Shame.
Hey, shout out OG Judge, man, Joe Brown, bro. It's so funny because he's like literally like one of those stereotypical dads that they tell you about that was back in the days that went to work and when they came home, they weren't really kissing on the sons and they ain't give it up like that because he hit them niggas with sorry, like, bro. Shout out to the OG, bro. But I can't look at him like that, but like I was just on the same type of time with George, right? And even though I said it was clearly wrong, I'm still looking at it like, man, you could have done more. So yeah, in the same breath with these brothers, I would say that same thing, right? Okay, OG, you could have done more, man. You kind of let your whatever ailments or whatever your setbacks be your main shit. Like instead of being like, there's a couple setbacks, whatever, I'm on this. That's the main thing that he was saying as far as being a man, bro. A lot of bros, it's like they stand on like girly things. I don't have that clothes. I don't have that money. I don't have that. That's why I be last episode I spoke on Kevin Samuels and I was like, yo, I shout out to the brother do his thing. But it gets to a point that when I hear the narrative about this, I start thinking, yo, that's not reality. I understand what they want and how they set it up and they say, yo, we want this type of man. I ain't mad at that, bro. I'm just telling you that that's not reality, OG.
Hey.
and for me to answer that, well, my question is, if there are more male virgins, well, who's sleeping with the females? It have to be
This
someone.
the same bunch. It is a statistic. There are more male virgins 25 to 18 than there are females. There are more boys 30 years of age living with their parent or parents than there are girls. And it's a shame. Your game is lame and you are to blame.
Now,
and that's why you have in that same age group, you have this. In America, about 5.5657% are LGBTQ for the whole population. 55 and over, it's about 1.5 to somewhat less than 2%, depending upon where you get your stats. For 18 to 25, 16% of there. So they go gay because they can't figure out how to get laid. They can't get a lay, so they go gay. That is a shame.
And if you are going to have sex, this is not the sexual revolution in the 70s, so make sure you strap up.
Or pull out, damn.
I would please don't go in these women
But
raw
you see,
because they have a whole bunch of stuff going on.
A whole bunch of them won't pull out. They think they gotta go pop because I'm gonna do it. You're gonna have my baby. Why? Because that shows I'm a man. No, it doesn't, fool. It's about how much you can pay in support or provide support, not how many you can have. That's just something straight off of a slave plantation. Massa, I done knocked up some more your cows, sir. Can I sure have some more comb pone?
And you don't want aid.
I'm telling you, we got to change the narrative in the community. We got to change the narrative in the community, bro. If you go see somebody like a Dick Gregory, if you see somebody like a Judge Joe Brown, man, we got to change the narrative in the community, bro. Hold on, let me explain what I'm saying. Let me bring everything back down to my little levels. I can work right now. Okay, blah. I'm back down to my levels. Okay, so I was speaking about patriarchal, this whole system, right? And how they set it up as this terrible monster. The other day, while I was listening to a young lady, the young lady said the reason why we have weak man basically is because of is because we don't have any strong man. I say, man, that's just fucking ingenious. Then I heard the brother Judge Joe Brown said blah 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 blah. I just played the Judge Joe Brown, and you know, initially I would look at it and be like, how could he say that? Blah blah blah. You feel me? You feel me? All these things that kind of mean something to me, but just in reality, once you look at it, you take a step back. It's as clear as day why he would say that. It ain't no other way around it. You're in a community, bro, where people are doing drive-by shootings and shooting kids. You're in a community where people are shooting women. You feel me? Like, it's just like, just think about the level that we're now at with this shit, bro. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people sit back and they try to make it seem like, yo, it's no big deal, no biggie, blah, blah, blah. They even use the term toxic masculinity as if, oh, nah, you too hood. You don't know how to cry. You don't know how to do these things, huh? That's toxic masculinity. Okay. So what do you call it when people are driving through the neighborhood shooting kids, shooting women, shooting innocent bystanders? What do you call those people? Because I don't know if y'all know, but I spoke about this also on one cast.
Is not allowed to attend.
That whole system that was started, where it was no women and children, was started from quote unquote street niggas, quote unquote people that you would look at and based on your little fake qualification and description of toxic masculinity, you put them in toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah. Think about Chicago. Think about somebody like Jeff Ford or those people like that, political prisoners, people that they felt like they had to kind of take out. Is the people that you come on and you say, yo, T, those people, those are the people that, matter of fact, you don't even care about those people either. You don't care about either party. You don't care about a party that was hurt from the lie that you told, that you told them maybe a better situation. You don't care about that party, right? And then you don't care about the other party that's actually was in the neighborhood and saying, yo, you know what, we're gonna deal with it ourselves. But it's not just us. It's not just us, melanated people. That's why I always say, like, I be hearing people say, man, black people didn't come. No, everybody got a plight right now in the suburbs. White Karens is sad. Say white Karens ran away all the cops. Portland, all 50 of them boys resigned. All 50 bros resigned from the nonsense riot police John that they had. All them bros gone. There's no more riot police bros. They all resigned. It's not like the city disbanded them. There's a lot of cops resigning. Cause what they're saying is people aren't protecting us no more. I told you it was a black brother. He said he used to drive through the neighborhood, and he remember when he used to drive through the neighborhood, they used to wave at him. Said he came from the military. You feel me? He came from that background. So when he walk, he's expecting people to say, "Yo, Mister, Mister." You in the neighborhood, you feel me? That's the type of time he was on, and he said it was just seeing what was going on. It was like, bro, you got 3 more years, right? Like, he just run you. Like, nah, bro, I'm out of here, bro. I'll take a L. If I gotta take a L, I gotta take a L. That's manhood. A lot of man, bro, we're in the system, bro, where because of the job or because of these specific things, we gotta walk a tightrope. You know what they say, nigga, if you skating on thin ice, you might as well become a ballerina. Cause your ice gonna break eventually, my brother. So you walking on that tight rope, bro. You could only be so perfect until your rope break. You first of all, you already in the air. You know the tightrope not on the ground. It's not like you walk on a thin piece of ice. I said you on a tightrope. So you're in the air, tight. And you walking across, bro. So you already separated from the people. So the people are already not rocking with you. Now you trying to figure out, should you make the people happy by being a people pleaser? Or should you make your job happy? You know, the job don't care about pleasing the people. So now you in a bind. This is what I'm telling you about with manhood, though. With manhood, come say, hold on. You said you don't want me here? All right, I'm out. No, don't even worry about it. What you talking about? What? No, it's okay. I heard some. Just don't even worry about it. I'm thinking about just going to start my own little, my own little secret service type of situation, bro. I don't want to be a part of this. So right now in New York, y'all know it's madness. We've been showing New York clips every day. We showed a clip where it was just two people standing right in each other's face and just pulled out some guns and started shooting. Bam, bam, bam. One dude hid behind a wall. He pulled his John out of his little bag and he ran away. He shot. We showed you another John where Abdul ran into somebody. His son was driving. Baby Abdul was driving and ran into a light-skinned bro. Light-skinned bro jumped down and was like, yo, what's going on? Abdul said, yo, we gonna handle that. I don't think Abdul said that. I know Abdul said that. Abdul probably was fucking live. Nigga, it was your fault. So Abdul said he told the brother it was my fault. We're gonna handle it. Don't worry about it. You'll get what you need. But he said the dude was angry. He was deranged that day. I don't think so. But like I said, but right now in New York, it's crazy. People are pushing people on tracks, train tracks. People pushing them on. It's just madness right now, bro. It's madness. Somebody went in the bodega the other day. Matter of fact, somebody was walking the other day. Somebody asked him in New York. I don't know what that young lady did. One lady was talking shit to somebody at the liquor store. They said they tried to bite her eyeballs out. One old man was walking. A young lady seen him and hit him with the meanest elbow on top of his head. I seen Asian people.
Okay, we good.
Seen Asian people attacking black people. I seen videos of Asian people attacking black people. I seen a video where a little Asian dude called another black dude a nigger.
Okay, you see that John in house upside down?
What's upside down?
The rainbow.
I ain't even looking at it yet, but yeah, I see them. That they look like they're not abiding by the covenant.
Yeah, it's an upside down one, just like the upside down cross.
It's like they got their own.
Yeah, so they ain't take the rainbow. They flipped it and reversed it.
Oh, but these are these brothers, all right.
What you mean?
I'm saying this not the main. These not the main culprits.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm just looking at their flag and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing. They're letting you know they low. They starting off low and hopefully they go down and get high.
See, but I'm talking about the main flag culprits. How they use it. Not these people. These people right here. This is a group. You feel me? This is a private group. Mm-hmm. This is the GOAL. This is the goal. I thought that was a cool name.
This is the fucking goal right here. Get your most masculine, allegedly masculine people to push this message and see how other countries look at it.
What do you mean you get your masculine people? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying because this is deemed the most masculine-based type of job domestically.
Huh? Who said that? What I'm saying? That's a confusion. Ain't no man in the neighborhood no more.
Toxic masculinity. I don't know, but
hold on. I don't want to disrespect none of these brothers. These cups right here you talking about, these tutti fruities, that just mean fruit punch. I just learned that the other day. I went to the store and I was buying a Spanish drink. Tutti frutti. These tutti fruities right here, you telling me it's toxic masculinity. These brothers right here is the strongest. You tell me that they show these people anywhere across the world and say, yo, these are the strong people. You know what they do? When they show strong people, they get a group of black people and they show them with their pants down. These people right here, these are old-time gays. Old-time gays been here. Always been gay people. Like, they're a small percent. They just go in their little John. They do their own little John, bro. These new people, bro. Bro, they want you to, bro, look. NYPD officers is banned from the New York Pride Parade, even though they got a gay officer action league. It's a whole group of gay officers. They banning all officers. Gabriel said, yo, this is not fair. This is not fair. I'm telling you, those are, I don't even call them gay, bro. Those original same brothers, bro. You can ask anybody. You can hear you hear jokes even to this day.
Homosexuals, right?
Yeah, those brothers, they were so normal. Not normal, like they had a mental situation.
They understood about the closet.
Even if they didn't, yeah, it wasn't a thing of being like a girl. They didn't try to be something else. They was gay man, bro. They didn't dress up as woman. But now this new set of people, bro, is
peacock distraction.
And now if you're not accepting them, if you're not calling them weird names, like these brothers right here, if I walk up to them, I can just talk to them regular as hell. Mm-hmm. I don't have to worry about, yo, bro, I said you was gay, my bad. I didn't.
But
oh, no, don't worry about it, dude. I know people always say that.
To advertise because they're not getting enough hits. So it's like, no one knows I'm gay, bro. I need to advertise it.
Bro, I spoke about the Raiders, the white boy from the Raiders coming out talking about him being gay. Bro, we don't
He
care.
low on men.
He got a great family. He a private guy. A very private guy. I just felt like I had to, well, be, bro, you private, bro. You didn't do a press conference or nothing. You just in your backyard.
Yeah, it's either a matter of them trying to get people to come and try to holler at them, or it's a political move.
That's a funny.
It's monetary.
Funniest shit I ever heard. Niggas say mother.
Is it far fetched?
So they trying to get some bros to go holler at them. Oh, nigga throwing out some bat signals.
I mean, if you can't get people, like, what do you do? If you like, man, I need more niggas, bro. Niggas don't really know I'm gay.
Oh, and they don't want to walk up to you because you this big football playing white boy.
Yeah, but I bet his DM's flooded with stuff right now. Like, man, about time I got some options.
Hey, dude, it's okay. Don't worry
options
about
trading. Trade those buttholes.
You tripping, bro. So you tripping, bro. I'm not even gonna engage in the situation, but these are the gay officer action league, the Gold Bros.
And they're banned.
They got their flag upside down, is what Empress was speaking on.
So they did not technically steal the Covenant's flag that symbolizes the rainbow in the sky after perspiration.
But hey, but I tell you that these are just these bros' special group.
So you saying other Batiman keep it the other way?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know how the mainstream bros are doing it. This is just a group of people. This is a small group of officers in New York.
Well, yeah, this is what I'm going to refer to all of them as, because this group represents them.
It's not even only in. It's not even only in New York. This is a New York chapter. Yeah, this is a New York chapter. You see right there. Mm-hmm. Gold, New York. It could be Gold, California. Mm-hmm. Yo, these niggas crazy.
Like, bro, that is so. It's ingenious, almost.
It's funny as hell.
You're next on the list, New York. You're next on the list, California. Miami, you're next. Because the goal is, nigga, to get all these major cities on the same tip, and then you have everybody. The same thing with elections.
Yo, I'm telling you,
bro.
Once you have
those major cities, bro, you got the whole nation.
Man, I know the people can see these people, but these people are, bro, I'm telling you, like, no disrespect to these brothers. These brothers are straight tutti fruities, bro. Like, their smile, bro, is just so infectious. Call these niggas fucking smile infectious, bro. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. Check them out.
Officers have banned the cops from participating in the festivities until at least the year 2025. Saying their presence can be, quote, threatening and at times dangerous. The president of the Gay Officers Action League is Brian Downey. He's with me now. Brian, how you doing? Good morning to you. I saw your comment. You called this shameful on behalf of the parade organizers. Explain.
Good morning, and thanks for having me here. So we talk about shameful. You know, we're talking about a decision that's making unnecessary divisions in the community. I think we look at change, we look at reform. There's always people that are working on that from the inside, and this doesn't reflect the will of the greater community.
Well, you've marched in the parade many times, right? And you wear your NYPD uniform when you do. And I read your comments about how proud you were to be included in that. But this is what the group said about a month ago. They said the sense of safety that law enforcement is meant to provide can instead be threatening and at times dangerous to those in our community who are most often targeted with excessive force and or without reason. How do you respond to that claim, Brian?
Well, first of all, I think our organization that's comprised of people in the criminal justice system really go out of our way to acknowledge the pain and hurt that many people in our community and communities of color experienced at the hands of law enforcement. And we advocate and we work towards real change. Real change doesn't happen on Twitter. Movements do start on Twitter, but we're working in police academy classrooms, in training spaces, in the police commissioner's conference room, to really push the criminal justice system forward to make it more progressive. So we're doing this work, from within, and I've dedicated a great portion of my life to this work since I've been an out gay man in 2008 and 2009. And our organization has existed for nearly 40 years, and we are doing this work.
Doesn't sound much like inclusion, does it, Brian?
No, it's actually, it causes a great deal of pain to our members who go into a system every day that historically has not been for them. And they put on uniforms or they sit at a desk and they work in an environment where they're kind of forcing the system to deal with them. They choose to go on and put on that in those systems and those spaces and put this identity on and make it known. And there's a lot of correction that occurs with that. So if you have a transgender police officer that's going into this system, telling this person that their efforts and their visibility, I mean, everybody lost their mind this week when, we finally had somebody in the NFL in one of the major sports in this country come out, and there was all this support, and everybody's talking about visibility. This visibility is important as well.
Yeah. Brian, good luck to you. We wanted to bring your story to light. We'll see what happens going forward, okay? Brian Downey, thank you for your time.
You see them? They all work together. It's like if a black story came out and I came in like, hey, y'all seen the story today? All that support for that young black lady. We need to support that young black brother too. See, the gay people, they know about their history. They say, yo, on this day, this guy came out. He was a beacon of light for us. He was in the forefront. He said, guys, until we get visibility, I'm going to be as visible as I could be. Bro, how you going to be so, what you going to do? You going to change your jersey color? You're not going to get, let me check you out. Let me see you. Let me see. Before I even bang on you, OG, because I know you suck. Because there's no reason for you to come out if you're good. I know you suck. I don't even know your name no more. Your name Cole something, I think, though.
And you said at the end of June, this is when they usually do it. Start that quarter right.
All right, your name not Cole, your name Carl. What's that?
Nothing.
He just because I messed his name up. Yo, you know what's fucked up? I don't even want to laugh. I don't want to make this a joke situation.
No stats.
Nah, isn't he?
Ben Simmons stats.
Nah, he was earning unanimous All-American honors as a senior in 2015. All-American honors as a senior in 2015. You feel me? So he's a good player. He's a 6'7". He's a 6'7" guy. All these big brothers, they love coming out. Big, tall, giant people. But I'm just gonna tell y'all one funny thing in 2 seconds. Every team he played for, he only played 1 year with him. How visible can he be? He might be on his way out the league, bro. Look, he had the Lombardi Award, Ted Hendrick Award, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, so maybe possibly NFL paid him to do it. Cover their bases and then ditch them.
Bro, everybody was, look, we seen the other player, Michael Sam. We spoke on Michael Sam last cast. We said Michael Sam was amazing in college before he came out weird. Then he changed. He started playing football different. He ended up in the Canadian Football League. I don't even know if he playing over there no more. He started bombing it up. This brother right here, they said he was a unanimous. I mean, everybody voted for him damn near, All-American out there. But the moment of truth is right here. This brother right here. Matter of fact, let me check out the exact years, right? Because he played 2011. 2011.
What?
That's when he walked on as a walk-on in 2011.
College?
To a college.
Oh, he's 6'7". That's how he made it to the league.
He big and he probably fast. Unanimous, bro.
What?
But do you understand? Do you know what school this brother went to?
Where?
This brother went to the one and only Penn State. Nifty Lions. The Nifty Lions.
They was just letting that girl kick that football?
No, it was another little sorry school with a black bro. I'm gonna probably remember that name in 2 seconds. Vanderbilt for sure, possibly. Penn State. Do you remember the big scandal with Penn State?
Yeah, molestation charges against the coach that had been there for a tenure and some more. About him touching on little boys. He passed away, right?
I don't know what little boys mean, but yeah, he
athletes that he had.
He ran out of here. He ran out of here. He ran out of here like a coward. He ran out of here like a coward, bro. I'm not trying to say nothing happened with him and nothing happened with them. This is not about him. This is not hate. This is not about anybody in particular, right? I'm just saying, putting it out there that he walked on in 2011. The numbers might not even add up to you. You might be like, nah, it don't really. That was okay. Nevertheless, he walked on 2011 to Penn State Nifty Lions. The Penn State Nifty Lions had a terrible charge, bro, which basically spawned so much other little college, little probes, where they found this doctor over here doing stuff with gymnasts, found another dude stretching people too much. Like, after that Nifty Lions boy, a lot of molestation boys came to the forefront. So much so that they abused it. It'd be people that had nothing to do with nothing. They was in the vicinity. You say, yo, nah, he got something to do with everything. And because it was such a black eye on the sport and on the universities as a whole, anything that was said had to be taken seriously. Like I said, around these times, things got crazy. When I was in college, it was a big dude. Big dude had his girlfriend and John. They arguing. Man. He should just went home. And I don't know what she did. Maybe she pushed him. You know, it's bilateral violence. Both of them hitting each other. She smacking his head off. He not hitting that for he trying to hold it back. And I think he like 6'7". I think just one time he just stepped back and she was gone. Not dead. Like that. She died. Nah, she didn't die, bro. But I'm just telling you, like, around this 2011 time when this brother walked on, the sport was real tumultuous. And even right now, you hear stuff about kids. The Florida quarterback a couple years back did some steroids or some whatever PEDs. I don't know what these niggas be doing. These boys be crazy. They had another group of white boys being mean to some black kids on the football team. Black kids stood up to that shit. Had people at another school hazing people to death. Shit was crazy, bro. And it's still going on right now. And like I said, because it's such a black eye on the sport and a lot of these things, people doing a lot of free willy stuff right now. Meaning that when they say that they're gonna pay you and stuff like that, you gotta start thinking, well, why they gonna pay me? What they gonna do behind the scenes that they gonna be able to pay me? What they getting? Because they already getting the bag and they couldn't find the time to pay me. The same thing like with the herbs, right? When we come and we say, yo, man, you smoking on the herbs, bro, you can't be smoking the herbs. The herbs illegal. But they haven't researched it. They spent more time into trying to find harms, and they haven't found any. Instead of trying to find what the plant actually does. And then they tell you all these things because they remember all the industrial reasons, because you remember the dude with the paper mill or whatever newspaper bullshit that he had going on. He was upset. The brother with the hemp came in, and the brother with the hemp was going crazy. Hemp was going crazy. Just a little plot of hemp is like your whole field of that nonsense you got. And you cutting down all the trees. Trees are like gills. Without trees, you can't breathe the oxygen. So now you cutting down people's oxygen. If people knew what people was really doing, I think people would be a lot more upset. Like, hold on, bro, you just cut down oxygen plant? We don't get it. Trees are just trees to us. We think we just breathe with our mouth. Go in.
China, like, how do they manage to still have intelligent people and have very little oxygen in regards to trees? How are they managing to be so intelligent still?
Who was the smartest group though in China? Because remember they said Asian, right? That the Asians are the smartest, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure, and I know the Chinese are up there, but I think number one is Indians. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I just feel like maybe it might just be the way they set it up, because yeah, they got an area. They got areas full of tree and stuff like that.
I would also say culture too, which kind of helps.
And that's another thing that I said I was going to touch on a little bit later in the cast, because I was thinking about it. I said, yo, you need to pick a spiritual system to be rich. I say for all black people's spiritual system, nigga, they be broke as hell. I don't know what we be choosing. We be choosing the wrong ones. Right? So like a bro that's a Jew.
He figured it out.
Get into the bag. Arabian Muslim bro. Owning Dubai, get into the bag. Catholic bro, little Vatican. I was thinking about little Vatican. That's how I even thought about everybody else. I started with the Vatican. I was like little, small, little fake bros. Roman Catholic type of brothers. Conquered the whole world, basically. Just a small group of people. And I was like, bro, just think about it. It's a powerhouse like America that don't be trying to go to war with the Vatican. Them boys, look, no matter how important everybody else is on the planet, the Pope is always seen as the most important bro on the planet. Because he so-called got a connection with the Most High. Just showing you need to get a spiritual system, bro, to get rich. Ooh, Indians. We talked about them being smart and them being to the bag.
Hindu.
Come on.
Hindu and Buddhist.
Come on, bro. They could choose 50 different ones.
And still flourish.
They using them for what they using them for, bro. We be using our Johns like a nigga being some Christianity shit. I don't know how we be using it. I guess we use it for like suffering. Though. It's all just suffer knowledge, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a offshoot of trying to put the fear in God in you, but it's really just making you stupid.
And then the other bros, the opposite of the stubborn bros, is the prosperity bros. See, like they addicted to money. I mean, this nigga ain't no freedom.
Yeah, and their John is kind of obvious, right?
They don't really do nothing. It's like they asking for money from you. Mm-hmm. In the other people's church, it's like They like, yo, the kids in the front, pass the money to the kids.
And are you saying this is black and white churches or just black?
As far as what with the Christianity?
With the money.
Oh no. It's
all of them.
It's white people doing it, but they're more popular with black people. Like the MLK learned how to do his little thing from a white pastor, I'm pretty sure. Marcus Garvey, the first time Marcus Garvey went and spoke, he didn't speak like the way how he started giving it up, how he was that was all training. Like he went and actually sat down under what they call a southern preacher. When those fiery white boys, God, I'm coming out, and them white boys back then, they used to go crazy, I'm guessing. And white people, they be going crazy about it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because if we look at Christianity from the white man's standpoint, we'd be like, oh, it works for him.
But they're using it different.
But if a black person gets any type of money, we write it off as them not even having a religion or a Satanist path. So black people are fucking odd, bro. If you have money, they're probably gonna put you in the category of the most demonic religion they could think of, or they're just gonna say you don't have a religion.
Because look, they believe in suffrage. Tell you, our main shit, bro, within the Christian paradigm. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do the white people? I guess they use it as soul worship. So they like, yo, bring me all the energy from the dead body. And like black people be like, man, bro, dad is fine. Look at your shoulder. It's dead. Like your shoulder just dead. You can't get nothing from that brother. What the hell that brother could give you?
But I think there is a power in simply that.
What?
Yeshua is white in black and white churches, and that is a major point when planting seeds in a child. And if that child grows up to be an adult, they're beneath themselves because they don't believe in themselves. They're like, bro, I'm not a part of that. I don't see myself anywhere, bro. I'm not being represented anywhere. I got a couple words that say his feet were brass, but I don't see no pictures. And children are visual learners, so that in itself just takes us off the path completely of prospering in a more spiritual way because it's not resonating. It's not hitting. It's like, bro, this not my stuff. This can't possibly be my stuff, but we take it on and we adopt it because that's all we know. But it's like, bro, like he's white. Oh, color don't matter. All right, make him black. Oh, why not? Because it's not my stuff. It's not mine. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It obviously ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, that's what they saying.
They won't put black Yeshua nowhere publicly.
I'm saying, but I don't make no sense though. Why would they be caring about that? They got the black Madonna and child everywhere publicly. Fuck. Let me not say that about the little young brother, but it's not about Yeshua, bro.
Christians in America or the Vatican in Italy?
I'm just telling you, you could type the black Madonna and child in and see the black Madonna and child there.
Yes, you can. And I recommend any black person that is in the Christianity dichotomy to go look at the black Madonna and child to understand where your origins derive from in regards to
what I'm saying though, it's no other origins in the Bible though. Like even when they replay the movies, right? They put fake people in there, but they make them look Mediterranean. Mm-hmm. So like the only person that's possibly white is when you go on Facebook or you go on MySpace and the nigga show you a fake ass picture, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know what people get pictures
Madonna and child. Is there a verse in the Bible that would put you there? Like, how are you hearing about it if we don't hear it from you?
That's the thing. There's no reason to hear about it because we like if you care about the actual practice of this shit, you first of all you check out the origins, and you know that we don't care. Like it's not. I want to stop saying that we don't care, but we're not worshiping no little kid, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to the child because the child is the leader, but the child is here because the mother. So in all of our John, we always show the mother. What Christianity actually started doing was taking out the mother. That's why all those books are missing. So that's what I'm saying. It's easy to kind of figure out, but nowhere in the book do it tell you that it's a white man walking around in Africa, bro. He's in Egypt. He hid amongst the fucking Ethiopians, bro. He hid amongst, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm confused when people don't even understand that he hid amongst the Canaanites.
Wait, what verse is that?
Let me figure out who the Most High hid amongst. Cause I know even Moses hit amongst some people. We always hit amongst our brothers, bro. We almost let me run this little shindig right here while I'm trying to get the little bingly bing bing. The little bingly bingling. Let's see, bro. See, this is the only reason why I have my John up there, because the screen kind of low down, man. Kind of low down, man. So it's kind of hard for me to see.
You want to do the F8 one since we're on the Batiman, John?
Yeah. I want to see that. Yeah. You can run that, John.
Huh?
Yeah, you can run that one.
Okay, watching. Oh. They take it down?
Oh man, I thought you saved it in the real playlist other than that the whole down. Like, man, where did Empress save that bad boy?
No, it was bookmarked because it was a website. The Vimeo website. Yeah. And I thought it was bookmarked, but I don't see that. Whew.
Okay, well shit. I'm gonna run this video right now. Shit. They say it's crazy in the D.
I'm told the fight in that video may have stemmed from a domestic dispute. In it, you see a woman with a knife, a man being jumped, and at one point, he goes after another woman as he's being attacked. I'm told the fight in that video may have stemmed from a domestic dispute. In it, you see a woman with a knife, a man being jumped, and at one point, he goes after another woman as he's being attacked. Could this video of a man being jumped back up a shooting suspect's claim of self-defense? James Jones Sr. thinks so. What are we looking at here?
That's them jumping my son.
His son, James Jones Jr., is in police custody for his connection to a shooting near Buffalo and East Lance in Detroit Tuesday. Also in custody, Sidell Gillum, who called Fox 2 and said this before turning himself into police.
I was afraid for my life. It's self-defense. I'm there looking for my brother who just got jumped by a group of people.
Jones Sr. says his son called one of his brothers, who then called Sidell Gillum. He drove to the area of the fight and purportedly saw James Jones Jr. on the run.
And it's a car chasing behind him, they shooting at him. So when James sees Sidell, he started running towards him. So that means now they shooting at Sidell because he's in the pathway. Sidell said he didn't pull his weapon up until the bullet went past his head. He said he heard the bullet go past his head and he up and he just started shooting. Wow. Yeah. You got to protect yourself.
Detroit police say a 28-year-old man was shot during the altercation and taken to a local hospital where he's in critical condition. The shooting happened amidst a spike in violent crime in Detroit, including the death of 2-year-old Bryson Christian, shot while riding in a pickup truck on I-75 in a case of mistaken identity. Police launched a series of raids the day after the Buffalo Street shooting as part of Operation Restore Order, DPD's answer to violent crime. The raids targeting people with outstanding warrants and providing a show of force to both crooks and citizens alike. But Jones Sr. claims the Buffalo Street shooting is not in the same vein as the recent headline-grabbing crimes across the city. You're saying this was a clear case of self-defense?
Come on, man. You see it yourself. You know, all that happened
This
at the
shit don't
same
make
time.
no sense, bro. Even the fact that somebody will ask you a stupid question like that.
We all
Come
go
on,
through
bro.
it,
You just that's what I'm saying. I don't. That's the thing. I don't really know how to judge it, but that last video I just seen, bro, it was somebody just standing up, bro, just letting off on a car, just sitting there. Then you said there was another situation where mistaken identity caused a 2-year-old to lose his life. This is somebody getting jumped and somebody showing up and in the moment defending themselves. What do you mean? Like, why would you even think that this would be the same type of time? People be asking people crazy questions, but maybe he ain't mean nothing too harmful by it, but it'll fuck me up just having to like deal with this. I already know both my jits in jail. And now you telling me, well, so you're saying this doesn't have anything to do with the string of violence. What are you talking about, string of violence, bro? Kids fighting, kid running, people driving in the car, shooting at a kid. Kid brother shows up. Kid brother, I'm gonna get his headshot off. He pulled his gun up and he started shooting back. He ain't walk down on people, shoot their head off, look over them. It was none of that, bro. It's not one of those scenes. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, but they just try to lump everything in. But this is what I was saying earlier. When you have those little slippages, you just start gathering everything. Just you group everybody in and just throw them away. The gold niggas got caught up. A group of white gold officers got caught up. So man, peep this video and just see what the feminists doing to our babies.
Pretty. What the fuck? I'm not the pretty fucking helpless princess in distress. I'm pretty fucking powerful and ready for sex. So what is more offensive? A little girl saying fuck or the fucking unequal and sexist way society treats girls and women. It's our future. So listen up. Grown-ups, here's some words more fucked up than the word fuck. Pay inequality. Women are paid 23% less than men for the exact same fucking work. And women who graduate university with straight A's get paid as much as men who only got C's.
You thugging it.
So bad grades equal more fame just because you're a boy? Hello and hell no. Pay up, motherfucker. I shouldn't need a penis to get paid. Rape and violence. Fucked up facts. 1 out of every 5 women will be sexually assaulted or raped by a man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one of us will it be? So how many more women have to get knocked down before society stands up and stops it? Here's a hot tip. Stop telling girls how to dress and start teaching boys not to fucking rape. We're glad a women's right to vote is fair, but equality's next step is walking to the car without fear. Be pretty. So here's the tricky thing. Pretty, it's a compliment. But here's how this focus works to girls' detriment. Society teaching girls that our bodies, boobs, and butts are more important than our brains leads us to thinking our worth comes from our waistlines. My aspirations in life should not be worrying about the shape of my ass. So fuck focusing on how I look. And give me a book.
The continued sexism, girls and women's stale face. Instead of cleaning these girls' mouths out with soap, maybe society should clean up its act. This is what a feminist looks like. Girls just want to have fun, demental rights. $5 from each shirt goes to kick-ass charities that are fighting every day to make the world more equal for women and girls. Yo, bro, when you tell a boy to act like a girl, it's because you think it's bad to be a girl.
Fuck that sexist shit. Fuckhate.com.
You just witnessed utter madness on your screen, bro. This is what's going on. I don't know. I got to make sure that people are seeing these things because I know we have the CRT on the books right now, but we should make sure we put this on the books. Whatever this is called, whoever able to, you feel me? This should be on the books. This should be the only thing on the books. There's little boys being attacked. So tell boys stop raping. Just a little random brother ain't raping nothing. Tell them stop raping.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy, bro. The fact that somebody was able to sit around and not have the sense or the common decency or the knowledge of the I don't even know what I can say that they didn't have, but they didn't have none of it.
Oh, Scouts!
They had their pussy hats on.
Yay! Ready be dropping to beat that sick. We don't rap about a press, sex is dick.
You call women fat pigs, show no respect.
Try to grab my pussy, you're gonna get wrecked. Clinton, Planned Parenthood, health care, and it didn't work. Fuck the fucked up hair.
You said the ladies, you gotta treat them like shit. Choose rapist, sex, assault culprit.
And take away a woman's abortion right. My big Liz Warren, I'll take it down in a fight. Like Princess Leia choked out Jabba the Hutt. The women's march showed women's mouth can't be shut. Super callous, fraudster, racist, sexist, not my opponent. Yeah, bullshit, racist, Muslim ban. You love a Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan.
Wall stopping immigrants that you hate and berate. Is versus ignorance. Don't make America great.
Pussy Scouts starts us backwards. Side. We're future boss bitches, and we drop the mic.
PussyScouts.com. The pussy hat emerged in the Women's March as a powerful symbol of the fight for equality. Get your hat or get involved with the cause and get a shirt. Girls just want to have fun to mental rights. This is what a feminist looks like. PussyScouts.com.
Bro, girls just want to have fundamental rights, bro. And what I'm seeing is with these men, they're taking away all women fundamental rights. That's the only thing that I can see going on here, bro. Man are taking away the fundamental right of these women. So, because imagine they can curse. Imagine the rights were taken away from them. Yo, I don't know if y'all know anything about being back in the days, bro. If y'all were telling us this story back in the days, white women, I would agree with you, white people. White people, if you was telling me the story back in the days, I would agree with you. Even your own feminist party don't agree with you, bro. There's so many different waves. Wave 1 ain't fucking with wave 2. Wave 2 ain't fucking with wave 3. Wave 3 not rocking with nobody because nobody rocking with wave 3. It's just, you gotta just think about it. Some people from wave 1 spilled over to wave 2. But nobody not rocking with wave 3 because wave 2 kind of started weird. Where it was like, hold on, come on, what y'all doing? But that right there was more sneaky. It was white women sneaking in to take minority and to take over a little march. You know, white people, they was getting no attention. They wanted no marches. They weren't doing nothing. It was just black families, bro. Black man, black woman, black child out there just marching with their afros. And white people was bored. So they shift their agenda from because they was doing bullshit marches. Like I said, they had their own little problem. They was fighting against their man because they weren't able to work, and their man wanted them to wear these little pokeball back dresses, and they didn't want to shave their legs. There was a bunch of stuff that they didn't want to do at first. They didn't want to shave their legs. They didn't want to be. I don't do all that to me. And then it came to this point where they was like, "Bruh, nobody cares about that." A lot of the women ain't trying to not shave their legs. A lot of women want to shave their legs. A lot of women want to do these womanly things. So they were like, that ain't gonna work. So they turned it into, okay, you know what it is? It's just man against woman almost. That's how they kind of threw that in there. And then within that, they added the color situation. Then they was able to get the black woman to come in. And that's when they tell you about a lot of our civil rights marches and things like that. Again, you know, just getting undermined. Yeah, because prime creator of Earth. Who this brother is? I gotta let this brother right here play. This brother right here calling himself something funny. This brother calling himself something funny, folks. I'm not muted.
Sharing.
I'm not muted, though.
No, but you're not sharing your screen anymore. So
oh my gosh. Who unshared? Who started sharing me? I
did. Exit out of the other one so you're not taking up too much CPU.
You can put me on the screen, G. Please and thank you.
I am the basis upon which. Did you receive my notice of cease and desist?
It's not your time. Sorry.
I understand this. Sorry. No. You were served.
Don't come near me.
Sir, you notice the cease and desist. I captured this earth last year, and I captured everything. I am the prime creator of this earth. I am the. I love you all.
One last question for you. Like you've been trying.
It doesn't matter what my name is. I am Sean Allen David Thomas. I am the prime creator of this earth.
Yes,
I am God.
An external legal
All these lies, deceits, and deceptions that have been perpetuated on all of the system and all the public, you are all protected, and you will be.
But this technically was the bros that Ross was letting hang around there. These white bros with dreads. These are people around Safarians.
He got dreads.
No, but I'm saying in the aspect of you saying that they hung up or they hit amongst Moses people, the Ethiopians, so on and so forth. Were they the white people with the dreads?
White people with dreads hiding among other white people with dreads, you saying?
Huh?
White people with dreads hiding among other white people with dreads.
No, they hit amongst you guys.
Which are so important.
There was white people with dreads?
White Rastas, that's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, we've had to
It's hiding among black people. I'm confused. What are you saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, is it possible that Shu was a white man because he was a white Rasta?
I'm saying, how would a white man be able to hide amongst black people, though? I'm trying to figure that out still.
You saying he not hiding, he just with them.
What do you mean?
The white man that has the dreads.
What are you saying, though? I'm confused.
I was saying that him being around the Rastas is him hiding amongst the Ethiopians or hiding amongst Moses' people.
Oh, so
but he's not technically hiding.
Yeah, so why would he use that sense of it? That's not somebody that's hiding. Right? That's somebody that's just standing out like a fucking sore ass thumb, bro. If somebody showed up and was like, yo, which one of these people is Yeshua? They said it's the white skinned man. Well, you got the locks like the other Nazarites. I'm a little confused. No, bro.
The move thinks they're going.
Nothing like that, bro. And like I said, he speak about all the bro like this. Even
and what you saying about that bro?
With Moses, because remember Moses was taken in by Pharaoh's daughter. Moshe, they're having a Moshe, Yosef, which was one of the 12 brothers from Jacob, which is Israel, which is part of the 12 tribes. So Joseph was one of the 12 brothers that was quote unquote sold by his brothers, and he ended up going to Egypt and becoming the king. How did he do that if the people in Egypt ain't look like him? They thought he was Pharaoh's son. So that's what I'm saying when I say he hid amongst the people, like not, I don't know what Empress brought up, but I'm glad that I heard Empress thought, nigga. Usually I would have had that muted and we probably came out with some more concrete thoughts, but that was a good thought experiment. All right. So I want to play this because I just want to this conceptually, it just made a lot of sense to me.
I'm gonna say
you
got a lot of
about
homies
me on the podcast.
Okay. Well, I don't have to say his name.
All right. Why'd you say
Or
he
or
did?
her name.
Right.
But
Their
no.
name.
Well, Carl, we're just gonna say he, Carl. We're just gonna say he. You know what I'm saying? Carl ain't learned yet.
Right.
Her
Or her.
A name not to be mentioned. All right. So I was having a discussion with somebody, and we were talking about, football or whatever, right? And it was crazy because there was a quarterback who actually started a few years ago, right? And like I said, I'll leave the name out. Maybe some of you know what I'm talking about. It's not bad. I'm not dogging my man, but it was crazy because he led the league, and I actually got it. He led the league in
50-50.
Yeah. He led the league with over 5,000 yards in a single season, and he was just the 8th player in NFL history to do so. Over 5,000 yards, 5,109 yards through the air. 33 touchdowns was good enough for second best in the league. He threw for over 5,000 yards, 8th in NFL history, and that year finished second in touchdowns. So you would think, bro, about to get a fat contract, he's out of here. Do you know that the next year, he was sitting the bench? And he was sitting the bench because he also led the league in interceptions.
Come on.
And so I was talking to somebody, I was talking to Kill. I'm definitely not tripping on saying his name. I was talking to Kill, right? And Kill is y'all heard him on the podcast.
Or the other name, because all you gotta do is just do your research and then you can figure
Oh,
it out.
well, that's fine. Again, no. But I believe he's on the way back. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to illustrate a point. But Kill, like, you know, again, he doing his thing. Y'all heard him on the pod, getting better. And I told after we had the podcast, we had a deeper conversation. And I was like, yo, appreciate you doing it. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get better. I said, Kill, you know the problem with you? It's never been yards or touchdowns. It's always been your interceptions, bro. You turned the ball over too much. So I gave him an example. It's just a small example, but you know, Candace ain't the one to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, she cool with y'all, but like, she tough. Yeah, y'all know that. Carl know that. Carl used to do her slides. You know what I'm saying?
I took it off the president advantage. It's too much for me.
Yeah, right.
It's too much.
So she can go there, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, of course, you know, he doing his thing, you know, his sister, you know, kind of whatever. And then the other day, she had to go to the airport. Now, he driving the car all week. She ain't had the car all week. She called him like, I'm about to go scoop CJ from the airport. What y'all think by the time she gets the car?
No gas.
Now, my wife ain't pump gas and why am I married if I'm pumping gas, right? Diddy said, why?
Heard that before.
Right. So, you know, of course
Diddy said, why am I driving?
Right.
Yeah.
So, of course, you know, now she, you know, I got to go to the guy I'm about to be like, you know what I'm saying? She going through it. So, again, nothing major.
But you getting that energy, though.
Yeah, now, of course, she showed up to the airport. She like, oh, you know, and I'm like, and I told Kel, I'm like, dog, it's never been about your talent, your work ethic, nothing like that. I said, bruh, you would be a Hall of Famer. Those numbers my man just put up are good enough to get you to the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Get you a jacket.
But let me tell you something. The interceptions literally negated that entire beautiful season. And I'm like, yo, that's so many humans, bruh. You're doing well, but your turnovers are killing you. It's not even that you're not talented. It's not that you can't execute. It's not that you can't get the vision and the mission from us. It's the turnovers. And I don't, whoever want to jump in, I just felt like, you know, we never really addressed this because so many cats like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But at the same time, you turning the ball over. And again, all of that goodwill that you building up literally is thrown away with those turnovers. So I'll let you jump in.
No. Yeah, you could have just put my name in it if it wasn't for the sports analogy. You know what I'm saying? Because that was me for so long. And I think it was me because, you know, when you get caught up sometimes on a big picture, you feel me? Like, I just got caught up on the big picture. I got caught up on being narrow-minded. And it was, I was doing good in the world, bro. Like, I was teaching the GED program. I was helping young ladies who, you know, couldn't finish school because they had babies. Man, me and Didi, bro, we literally babysitting their kids. Like, not on the weekday, bro. On the weekend when they want to go out and have fun, me and Didi got twins. You know, we got their babies. I'm taking them to church. They going to AY with me at Oakwood. You know, I'm just doing all this good, bro, that was my focus. Kind of like, you know, I'm doing so much good. Should nobody trip? Like, literally, should nobody trip? And I remember I had a student. I don't remember. My man was about 16, 17. I don't remember 18, but he had his license, but he was young. And so the Huntsville, they had a group of men called the 20 Distinguished Young Men of Huntsville. Bruh, they saw the good that I was doing, Maul. So they was like, here's what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you your own building. Now, it was theirs, but they like, yo, during the day, you have it. They brought me computers, books, everything, right? I'm in the newspaper, everything. So little man was like, hey, E, I want to help out more. I'm not thinking. I'm like, bet. I give my man the keys to the van, right? I give my man the keys to the building. So, because I'm in school. I went back to school. So I'm like, yo, you could pick the kids up by the time I get there. Bro, I get a call one night from the CEO of it. He going off on me, cussing me out. I'm like, what in the world? Like, why you tripping? He like, the police just came up there. It was a big party. The truck got damaged. Little man that went in the hood and picked up all his friends, put them in the mid 15 passenger van. They didn't went up to the center, cut the lights on through a big party, bro. And man, my man was like, literally, it was the grace of God. Rest in peace. Lamar Higgins, Judge Lamar Higgins, rest in peace. Bruh, he called me. Hey.
And I want to stop it there because I don't want it to go too far without making sure we understand, bro. I can show you. Think about this: the Seattle Seahawks would have had a NFL championship if it wasn't for one play. Focus on the big play where now you're looking at, okay, who do I want to be the MVP, instead of being like, okay, well, he's the best player on our team. All we gotta do is run it 1 yard. So just run it right in. Quarterbacks do that all the time, and now you got beast mode. And he's been doing it all year. That's when we gave him the name that year. He was beast moding everybody. You choose to throw a pass, and your whole shit is done. Now you go back, and I don't think they won a ring. I'm not sure if the Legion of Boom and went on to win any ring, but maybe they won. I remember they played against Cap. But nevertheless, the whole point of that is, I've seen teams, bro, make a 10-play drive in football. I'm talking about went from the kickoff was bad. I mean, meaning that the offensive nigga had a good kickoff, and the team that received it, that became the offensive niggas, they didn't have a good return. So they was like on the 20-yard line, on their own 20. They got to get 80 yards down the field or whatever the situation is. They end up getting to these niggas 10 on the 15 on their side of the field now. And the shit that we've been doing this whole time to keep this 10-play drive going, where I'm hiking and I'm hitting tight end, running across the flat. And you feel me? I'm boom. He running. You feel me? He running whatever plays we may be running at the moment, right? It's all short. Bam. Hand it off to the running back. Pick up a couple 3 yards here. Okay, boom. Next one, I go out to the tight end. Bam. Next one, I have my wide receiver go out and do a in. You feel me? However we want to finagle it, we just getting small yards, bro. And I get to the 15 and I say, you know what? Time to go big. I'm tired. Because think about it. Because even with this brother explaining the situation, he say, I don't even know why I ain't noticed it, but I was just on some shit like, I'm not even really focused too much on that, as much as I'm on some like, man, I'm on this. So if I can get somebody to just finagle this, and you know, if you're trying to finagle something, I'm like, nah, you good. Just make sure you ain't doing no party or nothing weird. But now you got to rely on somebody else to hold your same merits. And that's the only problem. Meaning that we got here in a certain way. And now the coach or somebody calls something. The whole time we've been doing hurry up offense. We haven't been going back to the coach. So the whole time we bam, 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 bam. So we haven't really been. So we tired. So we do a huddle. We do a huddle. We in there talking, and coach say, "Yo, I want y'all to run. You feel me? I want us to go home right now. Let's go big. We're gonna run a slant. We're gonna run a slant for the tight end. If the tight end isn't open, that's perfect. That's perfect because it's 15 yards, but I'm running me. I got one of the coldest wide receivers. What you're doing is right off the line, we're looking for that wide out. If you can't get the wide out, then we're gonna hit the tight end coming across for the slant. Both those options sort of kind of panned out. And I'm talking about you. Because you already know what the play is. You go hard to the. I'm talking about one of the hardest fakes ever. Like I'm talking about you throw your whole arm and wing your arm around, and you got the ball behind your back, so they feel like the ball gone. And now you start looking at the tight end. The tight end, he's wide open. You saying, nah, coach don't know what he's talking about. And now you see the wide receiver over there. The wide receiver done ran him in and then done broke off, nigga. So now he back out wide open and he asking for the ball. And I don't know if y'all got a special connection. All right. So y'all two brothers might have a special connection. So you say, I want to hit him. And look, I'm telling you, like, this is happening in real games. Like, I'm not just making a situation up. It's a quarterback named Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez played with a couple good wide receivers, but he used to just overly throw it to one wide out all the time. Like, that's his whole stilo. Anywhere he goes, any wide out he had, that wasn't just only him. Big Ben. Before, bro, Big Ben used to hit Hines Ward. He used to hit anybody. I don't know. He was a lot more talented back then. Like, but Big Ben's still talented. You know what he did when he did it. I'm a Ben Simmons shit. But, bro, he used to throw the ball to Antonio Brown every fucking play. Every play he was looking for Antonio Brown, bro. It made his stats bad. It made him look terrible. Because now you got a comfortability. So instead of running something that may be open and you feel me, we call this right here, you trying to go big. And so, bro, interception, bro, or turning the ball over, bro, will cost you everything. They always show you that in basketball, right? I watched this shit with Chris Paul one year, bro. One of the weirdest years I've seen, right? Chris Paul is playing basketball for the Clippers, I want to say. Chris Paul fouls a nigga. Show it to you. I'm gonna play this video, but I gotta show y'all Chris Paul play. Chris Paul is one of the smartest players, and I was gonna say y'all with Chris Paul, they always tell you like his assist to turnover ratio is off the chart. Like, this brother don't really turn the ball over like that. Somebody like Steve Nash ain't really turned the ball over like that. Somebody like Westbrook, though, he gets a lot of assists, but he gets a lot of turnovers. Assist turnover ratio isn't that excellent. So it's some people that may be more dynamic when they're getting assists. But you risk big, you lose big. Chris Paul plays so under control. He keeps his dribble alive. Everything that he's doing, it's calculated. Bam, here you go right there. Bam, here you go. Put it, you feel me? Westbrook will jump in the air and he'll see you and he is probably spinning. Throw the ball behind his back to you, and that'll be an assist, but you can't really do that. That's not really a smart play. Yeah, we could excuse it. We could say that was a good play in hindsight. But what if it didn't work? And that's what happens usually because there's a blind side that you don't see. Because you weren't watching that. So now that you just got it in your peripherals, matter of fact, not even, no more. Now you just got it in your visuals. Because now you got it right there, nigga, in your 2020s. You looking, all right, man, it's only 2020, not even the highest, so they got a high number. But anyway, then you looking right there, nigga, nevertheless. Got it right there. The minute you take your eye off that, John, and you come back to it, they tell you that with basketball. When you coming down, you dribbling the ball, you don't look down at the ball. You look at the basket the whole time. And when I say look at the basket, they tell you to look at the back of the basket because that's where you want to shoot the ball. They show you shooters and things where, like Kobe. Kobe's
the back
one.
of the basket or the back of the rim?
The back of the rim. Okay. Yeah. They should know what I'm talking about. If I had a rim behind me, I'd be able to show them a little circle.
Yeah, because back of the basket couldn't tell the backboard or the rim.
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, hey, look, shoot the ball through the net. Just look at the bottom of the net. The ball should go right through the bottom of the net. So you should find that the area where the rim, the hard part meets the soft part. It's a little back part to the rim. So it's
usually orange.
Hopefully they got everybody. Now I don't think everybody got the same color goals. People got different color goals. I think people got different color goals. But yeah, if you got the orange boys, your Johns is a little orange John. It's like a little weird shape. Look for that, John, bro. That's what they tell you, bro. So what players used to do, like with a bro like Kobe, he'll turn any type of way, but he'll be looking at the basket. So when he shoot, the shot look crazy, but he been looking at the basket the whole time. So defenders started noticing that, because I guess maybe they wouldn't practice it. Like, man, that shot kind of, it's not hard, but it's not easy, but I could do it. It's not as difficult as I thought it was. So they were like, okay, I see what it is. He's still able to keep the basket in his visuals. So they started putting their hands just straight in the man's face. Their referee made the rules. NBA came up and said, you can't do that no more. You can't face, I think it's called face guarding. You can't face guard people. Then you where rules come because people do funny shit. Every time somebody see a rule, they say, yo, why they got that rule? Until you go back to the origin before this rule was created, and a nigga was had somebody whole face like this, just moving them. Even with the way I like playing basketball, you know, basketball is for entertainment, so maybe you don't really want defense to have no equality type of situation. Yeah, because what happened is there was always fast players and strong players, and it was always different ways to even out. So like a fast player, he'll try to get by you, and that strong defender, what he'll do is he'll use his strength to move the fast guy wherever he wants to put him. He was weird, bro. Like a defender or guard somebody, bro, and hold his whole waist and just take him out of the play while he dribbling the ball, just moving him.
Rider.
I don't really like the riding aspect of it, but yeah, even that one where you can, yeah, you're supposed to be able to do that, all that, because look, bro, these are adults. These are professional athletes.
No, because isn't it a non-contact sport? It's a non-contact sport, though, technically. We're not really supposed to touch each other. If you touch each other, it's a block, it's a foul, it's a charge.
See, that's new age basketball. And that's what I'm speaking against just right now. Is exactly what I'm speaking against. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely how they play now. And that's what I was just saying is don't make really no sense, because the aspect of the competitive level and just that we're professionals, bro. The impossibility of being able to stop somebody with you don't have no advantages. This person, you don't know where he going. They start to not call travels and weirds. It's just it's no way you can guard people nowadays, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta
can't guard nobody.
either figure out what hand is dominant and be able to guard that side, or you just try to stay in front of them. Try to be the faster player in the situation and stay in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to predict, but just work with what you have and what you know. Whatever indicators are letting you know, like, all right, he's going left. Let me try to stay left as much as possible. So yeah, that's the main thing. You just have to be able to adapt in real time.
And they say that's how a lot of bros get beat. Because if I'm playing against you and you know I got an advantage, you say, man, if I let him come off the screen, I know he's gonna take it and he's gonna blow by me. Mm-hmm. So I jump on the other side before you even come, and now your big man reverse and scream my ass in, and you flare. It's a bunch of ways. And then everybody had an equalizer. So the fact that we took out the defensive side is crazy. There's always something the offensive man could do. I'm talking about I could reset picks.
We really did it with the highlight videos, because not everyone's afraid to get cooked and crossed and blah blah blah, whatever.
I can't believe that though.
Breaking mechanism.
Because I be seeing people every day getting their ankles taken. I see people every day getting their ankles taken.
Yeah, but maybe those are people that believe in themselves still. They haven't been crossed.
I see everybody getting their ankles taken. I see everybody getting dunked on. I'm talking about Rudy Gobert, the defensive player of the year. I just see he get punched on a lot. Joel Embiid get punched on a lot.
Oh well, yeah. In the league, I feel like it's just more on the line. To not play defense as serious as possible is kind of redundant and not as your brain can't be developed if you think that's the best idea to do playing professional basketball. But I'm saying these children and these people that don't understand that the reason why these people are playing defense is on top of them having a check is like, bro, I have to win this game. Whereas kids are like, bro, I don't care about really winning games, bro. As long as I score my 40 or my 30 points, I'm G. College's gonna want me.
Damn, I don't even want to sell kids out, bro. I feel like kids got a harder job than these NBA niggas most of the time. So yeah, definitely both of
Yeah,
these.
the kids that don't know anything about politics or players are about defense, but the ones that know about politics, majority of the time, they're not defensive players. They're usually offensive. They care for offensive. They work hard on offensive side, and very little defense goes into it. Majority of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I just know all the greatest players in the NBA play both sides of the court. So like they'll tell you about a Michael Jordan, they'll tell you about a Kobe Bryant. I don't even know if people really watch Kobe Bryant, but that brother was so fierce on defense. He used to guard people full court. KD, I love Kevin Durant defense.
Kevin Durant.
He guard somebody like Kobe. I remember when they was young, they had a matched up with Kobe. He young, so he can't
What are
really
you
stop
saying?
him.
LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi, they kind of not one-dimensional because they can do more than one thing, but they're not on both sides really.
What you mean?
Because like Giannis, I feel like his defense is good, but in regards to his offense, it's like if it's not set up for him to score, he's not going to score at will.
Nah, what do you mean?
Like he needs a fast break. He needs some type of to the basket type of situation. He can't just, create a shot, go to the elbow, take the shot, and make it at a high
It's not
percentage.
even about creating the shot because the thing is, nobody can guard him one-on-one based on his strength.
Mm-hmm.
He's forced to develop a jump shot because every time he get past the first defender, they help.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that he can't create his own shot. He just don't have a jump shot to step back and shoot it.
So he can create his own shot.
But
How?
he can get by people.
That's not a shot.
No,
An actual shot, not a basket.
No, I don't think you get it. Like he's creating the shot. He just can't shoot, so he don't take a shot. He'd rather get to the basket.
So you're saying he can create a shot like a KD or a Kobe?
He can create a shot because he gets separation. 100% fact. He can get separation. His thing is he can't knock
How
down
does he get
shots.
separation? Off like coming down the court or just set up?
Like him, if somebody guarding him, Giannis is gonna get
Let
by
me
you.
see him, bro.
What do you mean? Like,
Because that man looks like he can only score when it's set up. Not like a spot up shooter score, but he can score a basket in regards to a layup, a dunk, those two things. And you're saying that he doesn't have a shot, but he can score at will. It's like if you don't have a straight lane to the basket or you can't get to the basket, what do you have left? You're saying he can shoot it?
Like, what do you mean a straight man? I don't think you understand it. Like, if a defender guard him one-on-one, he can get to the basket.
That's what
no
I'm
matter where
saying.
he's
In
at.
real basketball, though, you're saying that he is getting past his initial defender, but then he has help. So he can't create a shot because once the helps come, he is obsolete. He can't score a basket. That's what you said.
What? What?
You're saying when the defenders come, he's still converting points.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
I said that he can create his own shots. He just don't shoot jump shots, which is why it would seem like he can't create his own shot because he's not
Okay,
trying
and
to
if he
shoot a
can't
jump
shoot
shot.
a jump shot, is he still in the category with KD, Michael Jordan, and Kobe?
Yeah, because KD can't attack the basket like he can. So it's just dynamics. to
Okay,
me.
so then that puts Giannis and LeBron in it.
Of course. Of course.
But I don't see them on the same caliber because their versatility is not that consistent.
I don't know what that means.
Like you're saying, day in, day out, Giannis can score at will. LeBron can score at will. In other words, if a basket is not allowed, in other words, if you can't dunk it or lay it up,
See, that's what
can
I'm
you
saying.
still get the 2 points at a high percentage?
That don't need. But the thing is, what I know about sports is the higher percentage shots is closer to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
So so that's the same thing like saying that with Curry or anybody. Like if you can't get a step back and shoot that wide open
And that's
three-pointer,
the
like
thing.
how
I'm
can
not
you
saying
score?
that they're not great athletes, great basketball athletes. I'm not saying that they're not that, but are they on the same caliber? You're saying yes.
Like, what do you mean? Like why
Because it's just like the versatility in those three players that you just named is obvious. It's like, bro, day in, day out, bro, you can count on them to do that.
What do you mean?
Giannis in the bubble, but you said that he didn't want to play. It was a lot of background situations going on. But ultimately, the end result is you looked questionable as a player in the bubble.
Why would y'all say that? That sounds crazy to me. Giannis can never look questionable, bro. He's the most dominant player in the NBA right now. If we're talking about dominance.
All right. I don't know much because I don't spend time watching the game like I used to. But there was headlines that I remember about him not being a leader in so many words in regards to.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. You keep on putting KD in the joint. Nobody looks at KD as a leader also. So those same narratives will be put out there about KD. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, so I'm not really going off narratives. Because KD has one of the worst narratives. Right? They because I look at LeBron, Jordan, D Wade, and I say, bro, D Wade was damn near the best nigga in the league. Well, not never the best nigga, but second best shooting guard in the NBA nigga behind Kobe Bryant, which is fucking a feat. And LeBron joined up with him, and Chris Bosh was Chris Bosh nigga going crazy in Toronto. So I thought that was a weird join up, but people look at KD bad, bro. Nobody got no respect for KD. So I'm just saying everybody look at everybody weird. So the same way you saying that about Giannis and him not being a leader, like it's all speculation. Like we could say he's not a leader, right? But I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what he did. I'm trying to figure out like, what did he do in the playoffs? Like did he go crazy against the Brooklyn? Because they just played KD then, bro. What happened to KD then? They beat KD then, bro. You know that.
Yeah, but I felt like Bucks was a team effort more so than him carrying a team type shit.
So you telling me that it was possibly a game that you feel like somebody scored more than them?
No.
Which is why you saying it's a team effort. You saying everybody did this.
Everybody scored the same amount of points. So maybe he had 2 points more than everybody else.
Hard to start of the season as a MVP candidate. Certainly.
But I feel like everybody had a close double-digit range. Everybody had at least 10 points. They played over 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Tucker took it away. Harris is back. Tucker sets it up, and it's put down by Giannis.
That's true.
5 minutes into the pregame. Milwaukee ball, pretty pass, and Giannis able to put it away. Giannis going.
This is what I'm saying. He can get by you at will. The thing is, does he have enough confidence
to the rim,
to now step back and shoot the jump shot? Like, so that's what I'm saying. So it's not the problem of him creating his own shot. He can create it. This is in the playoffs. He can create his own shot. The problem now is once you get. Matter of fact, I said the most important nigga on this team is Bobby Portis. I know a lot of people don't even know about Bobby Portis, but bro, if y'all watch this person with the headband, bro, the most important nigga on this team, bro, he spreads the floor. So like you see that function I be telling you that they be doing to Giannis when Bobby Portis is in the game, bro. None of that works. None of that works, bro. Look at Bobby Portis. He just keeps shit spread, and then look, now he dives. Now he dives.
Who's that? Giannis?
Yeah, that's Giannis. Yeah, he gonna score every time. Every time. He's just too big, bro. He's too big. Look. He just can't shoot. That's his problem. Look.
Yeah, he need to be wide open.
Because he can get by you. You're not gonna stop him. He's too big for any human on the court.
Again, great basketball athlete. I never took him being able to score a basket or a dunk. He's a big man. I see him as a big man. But I remember one time, what was that, 2019 maybe? You was showing me him, and he was. I think it was him and another tall guy that was just kind of tall point guards running down, and I was like, oh, he's like a thrasher type.
Yeah.
A slasher type.
Yeah, for sure. That's older. Yeah, that's younger.
I didn't take him as a Kobe or a Michael or KD, because those are guard-esque, but they can do what a big man can do. But him is just like he more big manish to me than guard.
To me, it's the same difference.
Especially if he can't shoot. Like Kobe, KD, Michael Jordan. We could say they can shoot.
Michael Jordan can't shoot that good.
They have a shot.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You keep on saying that about KD, but KD, Michael Jordan, and none of them niggas could do what Giannis could do.
No,
So
no. He's a big man.
But he's
Yeah,
bro.
that's a big man, John Blocks.
What big man blocking balls like that? Man, you crazy, bro. I don't know what big man you know in there.
Bro, we just watched somebody like volleyball boy.
Yeah, some athletic ass young niggas probably.
Maybe Niles is probably an old player, old highlights you just showed me. Now I'm thinking about it.
Look at whack ass Brooke Lopez.
Yeah, but like everybody's scoring. But he would have the majority.
Look, bro, he's doing whatever he wants to humans, bro.
Bro, let me run that back.
Do whatever he wants to humans, bro. It's a
That
fast
boy
break,
was
bro.
like a lot of steps. 1, 2. Okay.
Come on, bro. This man, bro, he went to the Kobe camp, bro. This nigga ain't no fucking.
Yeah. That's another thing that you see, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, I can see him being there at the end of his career, but right now, I'm just like, I need to see more. I need to see more in the chart before I invest.
I told y'all, nigga, I don't want to see nothing else. Look, need to see nothing
But he
else.
looks kind of like a big Westbrook type of bro.
I don't want to see nothing else. Nobody in the league could stop this man, bro. Look at that. What are you doing, Kitty? What are you doing, Kitty? You a little kid to me, bro. Nobody in the league could stop this man. The man battle. It's a battle. You know LeBron, nigga, is a battle with Kawhi too, nigga.
All right. And you consistently see it now. It's like, all right, you start to believe in it. But if you're just watching him off a highlight, you're like, man, but he looks shaky.
The main thing I'm trying to tell y'all, though, is the fact that he can handle the ball.
Yeah. But now I just want to see a Kobe guard him. Rest in peace.
OG can handle the rock. Look. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? OG can handle the rock. He's not confident in once he gets by you or creates a separation to pull up. So that's why it may seem because nobody gonna want to do nothing to him.
Yeah, he's like a Bron. He's freight training.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to that brother though. But yeah, KD is like I said, KD is a different animal. KD is a different animal. I don't like the disrespect I be hearing about KD. But I'm just saying, niggas got disrespect all day, so that's the only point I was just making towards you. But 100% fat, nigga. If you asking me personally, I don't think these niggas can fuck with KD. You know, I really love Kyrie. Like Kyrie, the only thing that got that dog.
And didn't they always call him like the DC sniper or something like that? No, not DC sniper, but like easy money sniper. That's what it was. I think that was his IG or Twitter, one of them. But yeah, bro. I love KD's game, bro. He's a legend. He's an icon.
Shout out to KD. KD be hooping, but
like who else? Giannis, you saying? Who else?
Everybody hoop, bro. Kyrie hoop. Kyrie fucking hooping back.
Kyrie be doing his thing.
James Harden was just a hooping bat. Nigga.
James Harden was doing his thing.
Kawhi Leonard, nigga. Kawhi,
Damian.
It's a lot of
even
hoopers.
A little young bro from Jamaica.
There's hoopers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is a hoopers, bro.
Everybody got they still that they got.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't real. That's what I be really trying to see though, like the competition, like who be competing.
Devin Booker be competing.
That's what I like. I want to see who compete against who. Like even when I be trying to watch the defense, like I be thinking like
it's that high octane bust ass basketball.
Like who's guarding this person on the opposite end? If he's guarding this person, who's guarding him? Like that's how I be looking at the shit. Like who's stepping to the fucking test.
That's what messed up that Milwaukee Bucks vibe for me. Cause it's like, bro, why are they not guarding each other? I want those two people right there to go at each other. That's what I want to see.
Nah.
But now you see Tucker guarding KD, and it's like, I don't like this brother because it's like custodial work. Like he just here to hack him.
Nah, PJ Tucker defender, man. PJ Tucker been that's
yeah,
thing.
But
PJ Tucker came from old
Perkins
basketball.
Type defender.
He came from old basketball.
I want him to be like a.
He understand by putting body.
Or Serge Ibaka type defender.
He understand by putting body on people. That's the thing. But PJ Tucker's always been a tough defender. I remember Kobe having to deal with him. That's what I'm saying. A lot of those bros though, like I don't really know how much success PJ Tucker had. It was like the people that have a little more problem, like that give Kobe a little more problem is somebody like I said, KD. he didn't give him too much problem because Kobe's so skilled and KD's so young, but he was so rangy. I remember watching that shit and being like, that nigga long as hell. And like Kobe kept on trying to get by him, and he was just like able to recover it, close out type shit. So it was tough. It was tough. That's why I was telling people that's the main reason why I respect KD. That's how I develop people respect for people. You feel me? What they do and when they play against a Kobe or likes of any of those people. Even when he played against LeBron, he went crazy. But yo, he's playing against that Miami Heat team, bro. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, bro. So yeah, he had it tough. But yeah, shout out to Durant because I definitely think Durant is a hooper. Like I said, I think Kyrie is one of the coldest niggas right now touching the basketball out there. Devin Booker fucking cold. But the cold. Chris Paul gotta be cold just by the fact that they doing what they doing. And I seen somebody saying something real disrespectful though, and I wanted to address it. Somebody say Paul George, not Kawhi, not all these people took the bruhs to the Eastern Conference, the Western Conference. What are you talking about, bro? Shout out to you for saying some weird shit.
I know they deleted that post already once they seen them free throws being missed.
He missed some again the other night. Now them boys down 3-1. I rush Kawhi back. I rush him back. Kawhi.
Get your Anthony Davis out here.
Yo, I rush him back. But if I'm Kawhi, I'm not rushing back. I don't care about basketball that much to hurt myself for the rest of my life.
You see him? He was in
the press
office, or whatever you call it, the press box with his family versus being on the bench with his teammates. You know what type of time he on.
Oh, he said he done possibly. How are you looking at that?
Oh nah, it's about family, bro. I don't care about basketball that much.
No, I'm saying though, you think he done with the
Playing?
Yeah, with the
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think he enjoying his rest.
No, I'm talking about for the series.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be deemed rushed if they do make him play in the series because he's had what, probably a week now. Are you saying the knee injury is that serious, or was it just a?
They say it was possibly an ACL tear.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Nah, that's gonna be a strong brother. He's gonna have to go through a lot of surgery if he come back.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's definitely a rush.
That's the first thing I was saying when they said it's possibly an ACL tear. I think ACL or MCL. Either way, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, I was looking at it being a
Like
spring or something.
Oh yeah.
Hyperextension.
No, I think it's something a little more serious. But I know Kawhi's one of those niggas that Kawhi rest, boy. Kawhi rest.
And you tripping on, like, first of all, I didn't do it. Like, I wasn't the one in the car. I wasn't the one, but he like, you gave interception. You gave a kid. Yeah. Like, what was you thinking? You gave a kid a truck that don't belong to you. Like, it's not in your name. It's in my name. And the reason why I gave it to you is because I trusted you. Now you trusted I didn't trust you to trust somebody else. Bro, when I tell you they was pissed, but it was only the grace of God that they you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't throw me away. They just was like, all right, E, you on punishment. Yeah. So from now on, you get there how you get there.
So you see what you see where the problem lies. Just simple things like that. None of this would have been a problem, bro, if I trusted you and you used my trust so sacred. Like I tell my wife things like this. If you let me hold your John, bro, if I can't give it back to you better, I don't want it. I'd rather just go to the store and probably just buy one. I'd rather just break down on my terms because I know how it made me feel. And like, I don't think people be getting that shit because they don't understand. It's like, man, bro, this little lawnmower, bro, wasn't working already. I just cut my grass messed it up. Your grass too high, bro. You got to keep your grass maintained. My lawnmower don't like handling wild grass. Why you ain't tell me you had wild grass? Well, why didn't you see my grass? That's what I'm saying. Then you start blaming them, and then that's when they say, oh, you can't trust that brother because he don't have enough. He don't have it. Yeah, he don't got that.
Give a damn.
Well, he like, yo, my grass too high, G. I ain't even gonna
lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that to your lawnmower, bro. And then you let them decide, like, nah, bro, you use that bit. I got another little lawnmower at the spot that I be using, bro. Don't you good? I probably get that one fixed anyways. It got a little. It's kind of hard to start anyways. Just let me know if it worked for you, type shit.
Facts. You definitely want to deal with people with common courtesy.
That's the only lawnmower you need. A nigga say, yo, let me know if it worked really. Yeah, it be like it crank up real good, but you know,
just like, all right, now we both have understanding that it's not in the best of conditions.
You feel me? So
versus me just making it an assumption, like, nigga, this shit is shit.
So
and
when I
be like, nah, this is the best shit ever.
When I bring it back to you, like, all right, good shit, T. I told you the lawnmower we're working. You told me what you got it to crank back up. That's all I got to do. It ain't got to do nothing better than what it was doing before. You just told me it was a long cranking process. I said, you know what it is, bro? You got to make sure you prime it. I don't know if you be priming your oil, but I changed your oil. And when you prime it now, it just you ain't have no oil. Simple as that. Those type of shit I like getting from people, bro. So what he's saying right here is somebody trusted him so much because they seen his worth. He's seen somebody else worth. He like, yo, this brother right here trustworthy. But that brother didn't have that same understanding that you had. Or maybe he had an overstanding where he was like, bro, this my dog. Come on, man. He let me get the whip. He told me I can handle the building. But it's like, why would you throw? But because I doubt he told him not to throw a party in the building. He's not thinking that nigga even thinking about throwing a party in the building.
Right.
So now I'm just thinking like, did bro get a wrong overstanding where he like, man, they my dog, bro. Like, was I too cool with him?
Nah, he obviously didn't get none of that because he didn't know anything about it. It's not like, man, I'm trying to throw a party.
He snuck it behind him.
So.
So this brother didn't have the character you thought he had. Because that's the only reason why you trust him, because you're like, man, shit, if he trying to throw a party, I don't care, need to let me know. I kind of let you know, like, oh shit, nah, bro, I ain't gonna trip if y'all in the whip, bro, but don't have nobody in the building, please, bro. That's all I could tell you. But all he thinking, nigga, if I tell him that shit, and that's how you look at it, right? Same thing with OG right here. If the situation never happened, I ain't got to tell them boys that I let you borrow the whip. Same thing, bro, thinking. If the situation
and
never
it's
happened,
like, hold on, because we just seen that situation happen with COVID, where a kid broke into somebody's building. It was a majority black party in Chicago during COVID. And that's how the same situation with ET, where nigga, it was a kid using somebody else's building, thought shit was gonna be sweet, like just low key party. As expected, you can't predict people because people are the most unpredictable thing out here. A whole bunch of people come, and now it's a noise disturbance. And before you know it, like this little short-term, quiet little thing you're trying to do to make some quick money or whatever you're trying to do, it's turned to you losing everything. So it's just risk management, bro. It's like, all right, you think you can do a quick little goodie, blah, 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 and make some money off of it? Do it. But understand that with the rewards come risk.
So you saying police show up, and now the simple noise complaint turned into, where's the adult at this facility? Oh, this facility belonged to who?
I think even simpler than that, it's a permit, right? In those public facilities, it got to be permit. We need a permit. It's a public facility. This is a fire safety situation.
Why you here?
Your personal house. Yeah.
Why you here? So now we got to call somebody else that knows something about the actual building.
Yep, and that's the main thing, bro. Going into a commercial space.
Then my homeboy building.
Other commercial spaces are in the area.
Nigga, I was just learning about some shit earlier, nigga, called triple net tenant. That's a term they use in real estate. So like when you see these plazas, right, and they'll have you see these plazas and they'll have, and this is all commercials, right? Because you were talking about commercials, I thought about it. You see a plaza and it'll have like Dunkin' Donuts or like these big commercial stores, right? Those are triple net tenants in the sense that anything that happens in the plaza or within their building, even though you are technically the owner of the land and you leasing it out, they cover it. So if they big ass AC breakdown, they can't call you out and say, yo, landlord, this right here going on. You don't have nothing to do with those bros. So if you're looking into the real estate space, like that'd be the best thing to get into as far as commercial. When I heard him talking about it, I was like, how do you get one of those jobs? And he gave some resources. He was like, yeah, some stuff you can go here and kind of look, and they kind of give you like areas that they at. And you feel me? Like a lot of people wonder, like, man, how do people be getting these people in their plazas? Like I said, people don't even be thinking about that shit. People just see a building in a plaza and they don't even know that it's a plaza. Nigga don't look up and say, oh shit, this is a plaza. It's like, oh snap, look at this store right here. There's a store right here. There's a store right here. You feel me? So maybe go over our head, but yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, bro, it's crazy as hell because I see plazas around here that got commercial businesses. I'm like, them boys right there getting to the bag. But then I see other plazas around here that ain't got nobody that can hold no weight. Maybe one person. They probably had like a Family Dollar or somebody that you like, oh, that bro not going nowhere. Family Dollar not gonna go nowhere. So I guess the plaza kind of stayed, but the shit so ran down.
Yeah, the other ones kind of just rotate out. It's never a set group of stores.
Yeah, bro, but that's just something that I'm probably gonna dive tenant. Yeah.
So you get two on the end, and then you get some small ones in between.
Let me see if I can.
Because pretty much they covering that. It's giving you like a 50% of the building because all you gotta do is cover the small businesses now.
Let me see. I'm gonna show you because I want you to kind of read, like I said, this one here kind of goes in, but I want to see if I can get a. You didn't have this on Investopedia.
Your students get there however they get there. Somebody's gonna come and open up the door for you for a certain amount of time. And I lost my privileges, bro. You know, and it taught me a lesson that it doesn't matter. Okay, and I want to use this term so that those of you who are listening could get it. This would change my life. It doesn't matter if you build with your left hand and then you tear down with your right hand. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. If you build with this hand and tear down with this hand, it's irrelevant. Like, you shouldn't have. And so I had to learn, you know, a valuable. Same thing with Didi. I remember I was speaking, you know what I'm saying, bringing home good money. Didi like, yeah, but you getting speeding tickets. You getting, the police pull you over and now they didn't put you in jail and I got to come get you out of jail because you got tickets you didn't pay. Then our insurance going up. She's like, you don't get it. So what? You just went and made $4,000. You just spent $1,000. You feel what I'm saying? It don't make sense. And I had to learn the hard way that the little things that you do, even though they're little, those little things, I don't know why, but people, it gets more attention when you mess up. And It was funny. My wife said, I had to come out here with the fellas and we painted the light poles. So when you look at the light poles, we painted all the light poles. We got this little lifter and you go to the top, whatever. So Didi asked me, like, yo, how does it look? I said, Didi, I ain't trying to be funny, but I didn't notice it when we fixed it. I noticed it when it was 3 different colors. Like, I noticed it when it wasn't painted. Yeah. I can tell the bird poop on this one, that one. Like, I literally, when I came to the church, I noticed it. I was like, but Didi, after we painted and I came to the church, I didn't even notice that they have, because they all look sweet. They all look, and what I had to learn in life and not get upset, when you do good, people don't notice it as much as they do when you mess up.
Say that again.
When you mess up, people notice it. I just was like, yo, E, it don't make sense to do good if you're gonna mess up over here.
Yeah.
And then now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that I'm not trying to be funny, see, but I was Kale, you know what I'm saying, not young. I was Kale, and I just had to learn, like, yo, bro, don't let your legacy be you messing up. Let your legacy be, you know, all the great things that you've done.
Yeah, well, see, I think, man, people can't. They always, and it's crazy because I'm about to call it right now the touchdown mentality, right? They always trying to throw that bomb, that Hail Mary. And it's like, bruh, it's first down.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gotta always go for the end zone all the time. Get the first down.
I hated that though, Maul. I used to hate when I watched football and they I'm like, why
talking
you
about
running
4
the ball?
yards. But that's
2 yards.
But no, if you look at Michigan, you look at, you know, different colleges, dog, that's smash mouth football.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, smash mouth football. In your life, bro, you got to play smash mouth. You got to understand that we just got to get this first down. Now, sometimes in life, you can go for the touchdown. You can go for the Hail Mary. But dog, the teams that's successful are the ones that just get the first down. The teams that's boring. Tom Brady, the most boringest quarterback in the history of football.
True.
But he's the most effective. Why? Because his actual weakness that they put down on him on the combine is his actual strength. The fact that he can't run. It forces him to stay in the pocket and just get the first down. A lot of people though, man, once they man, I'm trying to go to the end zone. Or I see a lane open. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and run.
Out of there.
Dog, that's why, bro. That's why I used to love playing defense, man.
Yeah.
And defense wins championships.
No question.
Defense wins championships because we can't turn the ball over. But a lot of times on defense,
you can get a turnover.
You can get a turnover.
Yeah, come on, Maul.
And so you can get points off of getting a turnover.
Y'all able to hear that, bro. But while I was playing, I was just reading in the back. I'm gonna come back to this, but I was reading in the back about the triple net. The triple net lease. And it's defined as a lease structure where the tenant is responsible for paying all operating expenses associated with a property. The triple net or NNN lease is considered a turnkey investment since the landlord is not responsible for paying any operating expenses. With that said, you know, in order to fully understand, you got to understand the different spectrum of it. And the spectrum is absolute net lease, and there's a absolute gross lease. And within, you know, it's those are the two opposing dynamics. And the absolute gross one is where majority of the stuff will be covered. If I'm not, when most people talk about triple, and they are usually thinking about absolute net lease. However, just because a lease is called or labeled a triple N lease does not mean it's actually an absolute net lease. Often lease will be called a triple net lease for convenience. For example, when a building is brand new, the tenant may indeed be responsible for funding replacements such as roof or HVAC system as they wear out over time. However, an older building, a lease can often be called a triple net, but actually require the landlord to fund these situations. So that's the two different dynamics of this situation. And like they'll go into it because there's a lot of advantages. Like I said, one of the main advantages, you get somebody like Walgreens or one of these companies that their parent company is publicly traded. They're on the stock market, bro. They publicly traded, bro. Niggas is putting money in their bag on a daily, in a sense. So they got enough to cover a long-term lease. You know, you probably get a 10-year, 6-year, 5-year. Just get you some time. So yeah, when I was learning about that shit dope. I'm gonna speak about that probably a little bit more on the Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow is Monday, man. Let's get back to trading, y'all, and trade responsibly. Hey, we should have been trading because the crypto, the Bitcoin took a little dip. Let me see what Bitcoin at right now before we Bitcoin is at before we get up out of here. It's at 34 climbing.
34 what? 4?
Mm-hmm. So you're at 34 right now. It went all the way up to 34.7, and now it's back at 34.39 right now, and that's on Cash App. So it might be a tad bit higher on somewhere else where the chart is running live. Buy the dips, bro. Buy the dips, bro. Let's get into these plays, bro, and just make some money, bro. Let's invest. I understand people lose fiat. Don't lose your coins. You could lose fiat because fiat will come back. Don't lose your coins. The person with 50 Bitcoin in 2017 that sold them because they dropped would have still been the person with 50 Bitcoin when it went up to 60K.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do the paper hand people feel? Like when they just sell out.
Like they sell out at the lowest point.
They sell out and it goes back up wherever they sell out at.
Yeah, they always
It's like, how do
capitulate.
they feel?
They do it all the time. So I don't know how they feel. I hope they stop doing it.
Do they come back in?
Yeah, they come back in again when they start running.
So they don't even care.
What do you mean?
I'm saying they don't care in the aspect of just like, I'm not gonna get into this anymore.
Oh, some of them quit and never come back ever again in their life. Yeah, some people do that for sure. But some people that's just traders. They jump back in and do the same thing again. And somebody tell them, bro, it's a 10. That's what I'm telling you. People starting to tell people, yo, it's a 10-year investment. Look, a brother came in here down there when we was about to roll out. I got to bring the brother in here. Rolly. Where my StreamYard at? You know I got it. Blessings, roll it.
What's happening with your brother?
Everything good, OG. Thugging it, man.
Late like a motherfucker.
Hey, you know we good, man. You know we're gonna be back in here,
Better
nigga.
late than never.
Bro, I'm watching this thing about this UFO shit, man.
What's your thoughts on it? You fucking with it?
It's a dude that really came out like in the 70s or 80s, like in the late 80s, and said that UFOs is real. They used to take them over there to
that's the brother
54, that Unit 54 shit.
That's the brother Bob Lazar you talking about.
Yeah, Bob Lazar.
Yeah, Bob Lazar been screaming that shit, man.
Yeah, bro. But like he's right though, bro.
What you saying? You think it's
right? Because now they coming out with the shit. How many pages they said they came out with of UFOs?
Yeah, I've been hearing them talk about it, man. I'm starting to look at them as they faking. They faking it, bro.
You feel like they faking it? You don't think it's UFOs?
Bro, one of the first situations they told us a UFO crashed. An intelligent being crashed. Man, these niggas crazy, bro. Yo, these are not aliens, bro. These are people from fucking somewhere else, nigga, with little weird little crabs. I don't know who these is. But yeah, maybe, yeah, because they're just unidentified flying objects. They ain't nothing. They ain't nothing, bro. I feel like that's what they're gonna whip out. They're gonna probably pull them out. Maybe they might fake it. Maybe not. Maybe they might pull out some green people.
Because ultimately, it's like they finally telling us about it, which means they've been dealing with it.
They've been dealing with it.
So
if they're like that, I think they live in here, bro.
Who?
The people that's coming from different places, they probably humans, bro. They probably humans, but they're more advanced.
Why they crashing and why they being seen?
That was in the 80s. I don't even know. No, they probably didn't crash. They probably got shot down.
An intelligent being got shot down. How the fuck intelligent they is? It's stupid as hell. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. They say they got crafts that come from another galaxy, bro, and they get shot down. Bro, they traveled light years away, bro, through a warp. Man, that shit weird, bro. They say that these niggas be going stealth. They should be showing them. Matter of fact, that Bob Lazar nigga, he be talking about aircraft just floating in the middle of the air and just shooting the fuck off. How the hell can niggas shoot some shit like that? Every time I be hearing them stories, I'm like, man, that sound wild as hell, bro. You telling me you shot down a UFO, bro?
SC Johnson.
That's crazy. Bro.
That's him and Fravor.
Him and Fravor, you said?
Yeah, you watched the one with it was another commander ass nigga, Fravor. He was talking about he was the one that seen the Tic Tac. It's a little small one that he said nigga was just binging back and forth, nigga. That shit went underwater, popped around. These people crazy, bro. I think they going on a crazy man tour right now. Shout them out though. Shout them the fuck out. But I'm just wondering why they telling us about it, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like nothing like
they trying to prepare us for it. They trying to prepare to just show us it.
Yeah, because it's like,
because you know that new world order shit in this vaccine. Now they trying to speed up the process because too many black people getting woke. Too many, you feel me? All that. So you know what? Let's go ahead and orchestrate.
Yeah, I'm just really trying to think because you know how like with like 9/11 they had to come out and make a statement because obvious something happened, whoop whoop. But like with the UFO stuff, it's like nothing's really happened. They're saying that they're spotting stuff in the sky, and it's like, all right, well y'all been spotting stuff. Why has y'all been tell us like what is actually happening now that you guys feel like you guys have to invoke this information onto us? What's new? And that's what worries me.
Vaccinate everybody. Put the new intelligent tissue, the fatty tissue that they putting in everybody. Put the new intelligent tissue to our DNA. Bring the intelligent people here, or they come here to take over or something with the elites and get rid of all the people that ain't vaccinated. And the vaccinated people, they control them and they make them get rid of the people that aren't vaccinated. I don't know.
So you just saying they just almost harvesting humans like some cattle now.
See, right now they put, say like we were robots. Say they were able to turn us into robots with nanites, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or control us through those, aspects. They or take away your spirituality, take away all of that, take away your third eye, period.
They're already doing that though. They're doing it through regular stuff in your face. They took selenium out of the soil, which is like a gas for the black human body. You don't have iodine in a lot of your food that you need. They give you fluoride, which blocks any type of pineal gland activity. What else are they doing? Soy.
You see how Elon Musk talking about putting the chip in human brain. All right, with the nanites, the little robots, say they could put it in your body, and then they could control your body through the nanites, like they control the robots in the warehouses.
But I'm telling you, that's super deep. Cause look, they're controlling humans with food.
Yeah,
that shit is it, bro. They don't even gotta go that
they're
deep.
controlling humans with a screen called the TV and news media.
Yeah,
like they have people going out. Nobody's telling them nothing, bro. Just put something in the news that gives them an assumption that they can make, and they'll go do whatever comes to their mind.
So we can agree that
it's happening right now.
We can agree that their main objective is control. Is to control. So by way of television, by way of media, by propaganda, by way of pharmaceuticals, by way the more and more control they have, the more and more they'll become successful as like, okay, what if look, okay, you got locals, you got state, you got federal, you got national, which is federal, you got international, you feel me, which is abroad, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if there was an international where okay, it's not about okay, the people that are in Pine Hills community, or the people that's in Orlando, or the people that's in Florida, or the people that's in America, or the people that's in the world. Like how about it comes from
the people that's on Earth.
It goes from Earth. I mean, that to Earth. Now Earth gotta do business with these type of people. But you got 4 countries that aren't aligned with the United Nations. So it's becoming harder and harder to get Earth all the way together in order to compete or do business with these other worlds or other Earths. You feel me? These other technologies. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, we have to put a vaccination out there. We have to do something technological because we need these other Earth's resources. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try our best to do anything to control the masses.
So ultimately, it's about
Control the
money and power. You saying?
that's what I feel like, because I feel like the elite here feel like they can rise another level. What level that may be? Hell, they've been going. Now they having trips on Mars. Now they might be eating there. They might already have humans there. They might already have a population elsewhere, not elsewhere. You feel me? You think you going to Mars? You sign up to go to Mars. Boom, boom. You leave. They delete all your information like they did Rob Lazar. You feel me? From your school history to your work history to everything.
Do you know about the Mandela effect?
Huh?
You know about the Mandela effect?
I heard about that shit. You feel me? And you know what's so crazy, bro? It's because I felt like my personal experiences, I felt like I noticed the Mandela effect. If that makes sense, bro. Cause bro, like even watching the movie Friday, bro, like I've always known every fucking word on that damn movie. And then like at times words will switch up. Mandela, I swear, bro, Mandela was dead. The nigga was dead in the newspaper, all that. And then next thing you know, I'm hearing he getting out of prison. And then he die again. Or some shit like that, bro. It was like a lot of shit, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like a lot of shit that I could just bring up that if I could think of at this one moment, bro, it'll be like, damn, bro, like, come on, bro, that shit sweet.
Wait, so you're saying that the whole vid shenanigans was about them trying to show that they have control over the people to the Galactic Federation? Like, hey, look, they all taking the vaccine. They listen to us. I was like, nah, buddy, I'm looking at them blacks.
Like now the pit has gotten bigger for them. Now it's like, okay, our job when we were first coming up, and we after the Renaissance, all that bullshit, when we found out there was rubber in the Congo and all that gold and all that shit, before the revolutions that happened in Haiti, before all that, right? Europe was trying, Rome or Europe, whichever one was trying to control. It was trying to just find land. It was about the explore, the great exploration. That's what it was called, with Columbus and all that bullshit. Yeah, all that shit, right? They were trying to explore America and see what was going on and this and that, blah blah blah, boom boom boom.
No, wasn't it about the food?
No, I'm saying like, okay, how they was looking for new land, how they discovered America. You feel me? How they discovered everything. They came, discovered, they built this shit on the backs of other people, just like they did when they didn't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? It was total, it was brutal, it was bloodshed, it was all that, right? Now it got to the point where, okay, we've leveled up. We've got things built. We've been through that bloodshed. We've been through all that. But we still hungry for more. Now it's an exploration in the space. First, it was an exploration in the seas. to go to figure out more land. Now we find land, we build on top of that land, we take over the land. Now we're exploring the galaxies. You feel what I'm saying? And then now it's extraterrestrial shit they ain't telling you about. Technology getting more advanced every fucking 6 months to a year, because every digital company or software or whatever has to have an upgrade within those times. You feel me? And shit like that. And then you got these months, and then now it's like, now the human population on Earth, first, the blacks were the slaves. Now everybody's a slave. We don't give a fuck. Fuck that. Fuck you. We got our elite level. Now let's get everybody here on the same page, because they're gonna work for us. The whole world is gonna work for us to get to the next level. If that makes sense.
It's definitely a different perspective that I haven't heard in regards to them just kind of wanting more and more and more. But it's definitely obvious and well said that they definitely want to, browse their curiosity. And I don't know, bro. I don't know when it goes too far with those folks.
That's like me. If say I'm in Orlando and I own a restaurant and my restaurant is thriving, and I've went through all the struggles that I could have went through to build that restaurant up into like a big company. Now to expand, I'm able to go and get new people. I'm able to do that. I got other people that's managing other people, and all that. And I'm just hiring more. I'm just expanding, building like McDonald's, building that through their real estate and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? They expanded,
and
took over. Now next thing you know, it's gonna be a McDonald's on Mars. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they have to keep expanding. So now it's like, okay, we took over America. We milked, not America, but the world. We milked it for its resources. The world is slowly dying. Okay, we got to find something else. So now we got to figure something out, because it's going to take a technological miracle to save the earth. But fuck that. Why not save in 20 years? Because wheat ain't going to be able to fucking grow no more, because it's getting too hot. So why sit here and try to save the earth when it's damn near done anyway? So now let's look to expand. But we need to use our resources. And part of our resources is our backbone resource, which is labor. That was our number one resource, which is free labor. It was free labor from African Americans and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? And now we got enough technologies to the point where we don't necessarily just have to use African Americans, because now we got buildings just like football players. They slaves too. They were out in the hot sun dying and shit from conditions. You feel me? Getting their ass, dehydrated and shit. Now they built facilities and shit like that to where them boys could slave in peace and sweat out and not burn out. You feel what I'm saying? Now white people won't get, just die out in the sun. You feel what I'm saying? When they on the cotton field, motherfucker, they'll be in the facility, in the building.
And that's my question to you, Rolly, now, because it's like, what's wrong with that? Isn't that helping with the evolution of just the humanity as a whole? Like, I know, like, in a simple instance of like wanting more is kind of sometimes harmful. Like with the men and women, there was an experiment. There was 7 floors or whatever, and men usually stopped on the 4th floor because they were, happy with what they had.
Man never made it to the 4th floor. The highest floor man never made it to was the 3rd.
Okay, go ahead and run it down.
Nah, you good. I just wanted to just throw that in there. I want you to just keep on recording.
Okay, well, yeah. So the man made it to the 3rd floor, even though there's 7 floors, and he was happy with what he had on the 3rd floor. He didn't need anything more from a woman. Whereas the women, they went to the 7th floor, which was an empty floor, because they were never appeased with what they had. They always wanted more. And in that simple instance, now that we're looking at, governmental bodies and, things of that sort, and it looks like, they always want more. But it's like, I mean, Is it more, or do they want to evolve? Do they want to kind of help innovate and improve the society, or
From the
should
other
we?
team.
I mean, their goal hasn't ever been about improving the society or improving life for others or anything of that nature, because
It's about making money.
they destroy lives in order to build their lives up. So it's all about getting everyone on one accord to the point where hey, they don't give a fuck anyways. Like at this point, they don't need death to take over. They don't need they might not need brutal massacres and killing sprees and domination to take over, because you got to understand they already taken over the schools, they taken over the hospitals, they taken over
They realize that this
Medicare.
game is mental.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying?
Put the brother
Because
chairs
you
in.
don't know why they're behind. They're behind. They're so behind it don't even make no sense. We're not even living in the civilization that we're supposed to be living in technologically. You feel me? As a human race, you know. So it's like they're behind, just like China and stuff. They're a communist country, aren't they? All right, so America isn't communist at all. So America doesn't have that much control over their people. You feel me? Because we're basically liberated, or we're a capitalist country. You feel me? But we're slowly jumping into socialism, which is damn near headed towards communism. So that's what they're trying to push.
They're not pushing it though. We signed up for it.
Yeah.
I remember all our black people saying, "Yo, we want that."
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Even with the global warming, I just kind of heard you going towards. You think that there's something going on called global warming out here that's fucking up the world?
I think there is global warming. It's just a matter of them not fully. They're not God. You can never be God. That's one thing you can't never be. You can't be God. You could try to be God. You can't get near perfect as God. You can't get near to the math and shit that God knows. Like God knows all the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? And not like what they tell you in accounting. Like accounting is the language of data. You feel me? Data is numbers. Numbers is words. Math is words, bro. That's why they say philosophers, bro. If you are not like a chemist or what's
biologist?
Like chemist, biologist, or calculus, you feel what I'm saying? You're not like you won't fit in. You feel me? Basically, you know, because like the world of spirituality, the world of all of that is mathematics, bro. But we somehow can't get the numbers right because we want to be God. We're so caught up in being God. You feel me? So God won't even allow us to know of that knowledge. You feel what I'm saying?
So like, what about the brothers that had the knowledge, like the Egyptians and all these Cushites and all these people that built all these civilizations?
Most people that had that knowledge, bro, and wisdom, they were controlled by God, bro. They were hooked on by God. Like I'm a type of person, I'm hooked on by God. You feel me? Like these people with that type of knowledge, bro, they, even if they know it, they're not gonna risk just giving it out, bro. That's why it was a rich motherfucker. He invented, bro, something that would have killed, like that could have killed or used for destruction. Everything. He destroyed the shit. I don't know who. I think you was showing me the nigga. I don't know, but he destroyed the shit because he knew, like, and still to this day they can't figure out how he did it or what he did to do it. You feel me?
What was it? The algorithm, the AI algorithm?
I think it might have been. I'm not sure. It was a man. He invented something that produced like Tesla. It was Tesla. The nigga
Oh,
Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, it was him.
Okay.
Y'all was showing me him. He had so much knowledge and wisdom that God allowed him to have, right? That he wouldn't he wasn't gonna allow himself to give that shit up so somebody could have world domination and do something wrong with it. He destroyed it. You feel what I'm saying? Like any person would do if they knew, hey, look, God gave me this knowledge for a reason, and I was responsible enough to get this knowledge from God. So I'm not finna do nothing with it. God let me see, so I see. Now I don't need to see no more because I know what this gonna cause. Let me destroy it. That's why God don't put knowledge in the hands of fools, bro. You feel me? He don't put all that knowledge. A fool would go pay or find somebody to try to do that knowledge for him, like Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was a fool. He went and found Einstein, which Einstein ran away from him, fled from him. You feel what I'm saying?
You saying Hitler was a fool?
You feel me, huh?
You saying Hitler was a fool?
Hitler was a fool. So Hitler being a fool gonna go find, you feel me, a person that he can dictate, you feel me, in order to do his foolishness for him. Because God has blessed Einstein with that knowledge and wisdom, and God and Einstein knowing that he's responsible, and God knowing that Einstein is responsible enough to withhold that knowledge, Einstein slide because he's not gonna let it happen, and God's not gonna let it happen either. That's why God give it to the right people. That's why you see ain't been no world domination, because all the freaking people that's evil that tries to get to that point to where they are God, they get knocked down by God. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, I gotta come back to that point in 2 seconds, bro. I got 3 points that I disagree with. Empress, you remember one of the points I was disagreeing with?
Hitler?
All right, he said Hitler. All right, so the brother Hitler used a swastika. I don't know.
Like Leopold, Hitler. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro.
Like I don't know really what Leopold did besides conquer, right? But I know that Hitler, right? Hitler was a poor man. Hitler was a poor man. And Hitler was ingenious by the way. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to think about it. But he used the swastika. The swastika is the swastika. If you understand where the swastika come from, it come from Eastern Africa, and it just come from just inner Africa, Horn of Africa. Anywhere you'll go, you'll kind of see the swastika. But the swastika stand for conducive to well-being. So he used something said conducive to well-being. When Hitler was doing all that weird stuff where he was juicing people up and whatever steroids they was doing over there, because I don't know if you know, but America got all of German scientists. So they ain't look at Hitler as an idiot. They knew what Hitler did. And what they did, well, matter of fact, bro, you talking about UFOs, bro? Find out about Germans. It'll fuck you up. I'm telling you, Admiral Byrd said, like, I don't even know about this UFO thing, but what Admiral Byrd did talk about, though, was that something called Hollow Earth. He said that there's Nordic beings. Go look at these Nordic beings and try to figure out their history. Like I said, Hitler kind of had some little different shenanigans going on. It was another lady named Madame Blavatsky. Blavatsky was another one of those demonic people. Like when I tell you with the white people, bro, I don't know if they got no powers outside of this world. I'm just trying to be completely honest with you based on what they may say, because they don't have any connection with anything outside of this world. So their deepest, bruh, like one of they bruh that they all revere is a nigga that say, do what thou wilt. That's something scary to them. Chisholm, I see you in the building, bro. I wanted to come to you. What's going on, OG?
I'm listening to the knowledge,
man. So yeah, bro. So I got that's the first thing with the Hitler situation. I kind of wanted to say Hitler was I don't know, bro. You got to kind of just do a little more study on them.
The thing is, bro, like how I see it, bro, is we know Hitler was a psychopath.
Why we say that though?
We know that. All right. The reason being, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was a dictator. We know he was in prison. He got out.
Fidel Castro was a dictator, but if you ask the Haitians and if you ask the Jamaicans and you ask the Trinidad, why they got free and how they remain free, they'll all tell you that Cuba did it.
No, I'm not saying being a dictator wrong. I'm saying he was a dictator, so he had full control of his country. You feel what I'm saying? All right. He annihilated on purpose and used scientists and doctors and used them and manipulated them to do the most horrific things to people, to human beings. You got to understand, like, all right, we black. We know we've been through the most roughest shit. They white. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing about it is God put everybody on this planet. Whether
that's the thing. See, now you got to double down.
Look, I'm going to double down right here.
Okay, go in.
Whether they came from us, whether they mutated, whether anything, they got a brain, we got a brain. They got a heart, we got a heart. They're able to speak, we're able to speak. Like,
see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Dogs could do things that cats could do, and cats could do things that dogs could do. This is the only reason why I'm disagreeing with you, because they would tell you scientifically that Africans have no Neanderthal gene, meaning that there was other humans besides Homo sapiens. So to say that we and them came from the same thing and God, I don't know. But even in the Bible, I always stress about the Bible, which is why people always get it missed. Like, shout out to some white people, because the Most High say skin. When I say white, I'm not talking about skin, because that whole color shit, they made that up. But nevertheless, there was never really people with absent of color within the tribe. Even within the tribe, the Most High told them to get out, and he gave them a certain time of period. They called it leprosy, and if it got worse, then he told them, yo, you can't come back to the village because we don't want to. The Most High within the Bible was never acceptor of everybody. So I don't know how we would say he created everybody, but maybe he did. But he just said, yo, I don't rock with him, because he didn't rock with everybody, bro. Even when he came back, he didn't even rock with all black people. He spoke in parables. He had special groups. He had a group of Nazarites. They wear the locks. They do things that the Most High say. And then he also had a group of priests, because he said that he's going to raise our sons and our daughters up to be priests and Nazarites. So, like, I don't know where in any of the scripture we would say, yo, the Most High rock with everybody, because that's not really his whole theory. And based on science, bro, they said that there's two different entities on this planet. There is humans, Homo sapiens, that has no Neanderthal genes, and there is Chinese people has the most Neanderthal gene, and then also European has a lot of Neanderthal gene. I don't think we came from the same origins. Just to be 100% clear with that.
What the point I'm trying to make is really, like, regardless, we're people. These are people.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're Neanderthals, bro.
There are good people. There are bad people. There's Michael Jordan. There's
But you're not a people though, G. You're a human, bro.
Then that's what I'm saying. But look, there's Adolf
Hey, Rolly, they stopped using that word because it means something. Man mean man with color. I'm telling you, bro. It's a lot of these terms. Matter of fact, there's something called a Calvin cycle. You can Google it. It's called a Calvin cycle. There's some fly shit that they talk about.
But you're not getting what I'm saying.
Go in.
Nothing in the world explains annihilating 6 million people, bro.
No, that's the thing, though. You're not explaining it, bro, because Hitler didn't do that,
bro.
Like that's not actually true history that you're doing. That's propaganda history, right? That's somebody saying like women come to me and say, "Yo, T, there's a pay equality."
So you saying Hitler wasn't the leader of the Nazis, which annihilated 6 million people, bro?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Leopold.
See, you keep on putting Leopold. You keep on putting Leopold in the same category as Hitler. Hitler was a completely different person. Hitler had the swastika. The swastika came from Africa. Leopold
know what the sign
is. Leopold robbed Africa like for everything. Hitler did. Matter of fact, I don't know. I don't know. But look, this is what I'm telling you. If I show up to you, bro, and I said this earlier in the cast, if I show up to you and you got blood on your hands and you just murdered somebody, I could show up to you and I could say you're wrong. But I'm telling you, Chisholm, I explained this earlier. I say as man, we have a through line. I played Judge Joe earlier, Chisholm, and I know you'll probably appreciate this, but he was talking about virgins and like he was banging on incels. Like
So like what I'm saying is there have to be a through line, bro. So like I need you to get like the basis. So if I show up to you and you kill somebody, I could understand. I could look at you and be like, man, Rolly, you wrong. But if you look at me and say, brother, man, just murder my jit, bro. What the hell you talking about? I'm wrong, bro. Brother, man, murder my whole family, bro. What you talking about? I'm wrong,
All right,
bro.
so you saying that takes on killing women, children.
No. It takes on killing
elders.
whoever did it. No, you don't stop at who. Nobody's special. Somebody came in your house and murdered your family. You came in their house and you found them. You murdered them. You don't care who's in the house. Hey, matter of fact, double down on the Bible. You like bringing up the Most High. The Most High said, "Yo." Matter of fact, the Most High. To tell you how type of brother this is. Shout him out because he's different. Look, bro. Niggas went into a village to assassinate some people. Saul was the nigga that was tasked with killing the bruh. Saul decided not to do it. You think the Most High say, yo, it's okay that you didn't kill that little boy. You weren't supposed to kill that little boy. The Most High say, no. I told you what to do and you didn't do it. You got punished for that, bro.
But that was in the Old Testament.
No, all right, cool. Hey, look.
We live by grace.
Hey, look. The Most High never made New Testament for nobody to live by grace. Even cool, the double down on grace though. Double down on grace. Look,
yeah, bro. The New Testament. We're in the stages of church, bro. We're in the church stage.
But like, do you understand that nobody in the New Testament was ever with the Most High? Like me and you are in the New Testament. Like we could tell all the dreams and all the visions that the Most High gave us. None of those boys walked with the Most High, did anything with the Most High. I'm a random bros, bro. Them is random bros, bro. The niggas that walk with the Most High that was called and was chosen, read their stories. It'll fuck you up. Read about Daniel. Read about Ezekiel. Read about those brothers. It'll be like, oh, these brothers don't seem like they got grace. It will really no grace. Matter of fact, a young lady from Babylon came, and the only reason why the Most High blessed her. The Most High said, get away from me, you dog. I don't know what scripture, but you saying this Old Testament. Cool. Let's fast forward. Chisholm, this happened in Haiti. Fast forward, right? Haitians whoop somebody ass, bro. Dessalines had a plan. Dessalines said, yo, we gotta annihilate the brothers in the South. I don't know if y'all know who stayed in the South at this time, but it was a bunch of rich white people. Go to Haiti right now. It's a bunch of rich white people in something called White House. Shout them out though for doing their little funny stuff. Dessalines had a plan. Matter of fact, bro, do you know how Creole people ended up in Louisiana, Rolly?
Yeah.
Dessalines sent them away because you know what they kept on doing? They kept on betraying the Haitians. they sided with their other side, and he figured out that couldn't work. So he sent them away. I'm just telling you, bro, it's not about grace because when we do that as black people, we get captured, bro. And look, Dessalines died in his own land. His people was not rocking with what he was doing, bro, and assassinated the man based on this.
What we were talking about, though, we were talking about God.
But what are you saying?
About man wanting to be God. You feel?
No. I'm saying that God showed you an example in the Old Testament. You telling me that that's not true to this day, but it happened to the Haitians. The Haitians gave grace. The Most High never said that you should give grace to people that kill your people. The Haitians gave grace, and the French people charged y'all to death. Now y'all are the poorest country on this fucking planet, bro. That's not fair. But you're not thinking about that. So where's God now? Why don't God come down and say, hold on, fuck that. Y'all took them boy people, give it back. French is still the richest niggas out here, bro. You know, they got the Louvre. They got all of Haitians fucking shit. They have the staff that they said that Dessalines had, and they said Hitler had that same staff that Dessalines had. I'm just telling you, the story about Hitler ain't really what we think it is. And I don't really want to big Hitler up. Hitler may be weird. I don't care about really. Let me not say I don't care about white people. I don't really delve in their history. So I just know what I know based on the topical stuff. I've studied the Hitler situation, and I know that Rolly said 6 million Jews, bro.
I feel like every time death is involved, God destroys.
Why is the French so prosperous? Why is the Americans so prosperous?
No,
why is the rich people so prosperous?
Their time coming though,
bro. We've been saying that since we left the slave ships. I promise you, it was niggas on that boat. Like, man, when we get to America, the Most High gonna get them back. I don't know. The Most High don't play that game, bro. Look, bro. The Most High say if you don't, I don't know, bro. But you're saying it's a New Testament, so you're not even rocking with the way the Son gave it up, and that's my main thing, Rolly. I'm not even knocking the New Testament. What I tell those guys is, I only listen to the people, bro, that made it to the kingdom. I don't know if the new niggas made it because look, Yeshua. Shout out to Yeshua. Yeshua didn't go yet either.
What you mean by you only listen to the people that made it to the kingdom? Because If they made it to the kingdom, how was they able to send the message?
Oh, because they started off and look the most, well, I don't know, the Bible sets it up in this term. The same thing with African spirituality. There's creators like Ra, there's Ma'at, there's all these people, and there's people that's in charge of being scribes. So maybe these people leave notes, like somebody like babe, was that Ezekiel? Can you see like who body got taken? I think that was Ezekiel. And I think they said that Ezekiel was Daniel. Well, all I'm telling you, like it happens in the scripture a lot, bro, to where these niggas live super holy and like I don't know, bro. The scripture, Enoch. So something amazing happened with Enoch too, though. Oh, Ezekiel was the one that seen the wheel. Okay, so the brother Enoch, they said he was perfect. Hey, matter of fact, you know the Most High said that you're the son of the Most High, so walk before me and be perfect because your father died is perfect.
Walk before me and be perfect because your father died perfect.
Because I am perfect, you should be perfect. So it's always been weird to me when I hear people say nobody is perfect and this and that. I don't know what scriptures we rocking with, bro. I just think and I was asking Empress that earlier. Chisholm, man, I'm glad you're here. Me and Empress
There's
is
a
talking
lot
about
of
this
stuff
earlier.
being manipulated, but I feel like if you know God as okay, like everybody know virtue, like you know virtue, you just choose what you want to do.
No, bro, everybody don't know. That's what I kept on trying to stress to you. Everybody wasn't with the Most High and wasn't taught what you were taught. That's all I'm telling you. So every time you say everybody got a soul, and I don't know if that's scientifically proven, bro. You got to really go look at the scientific books, bro. I think
you obtain your soul when you obtain the spirit.
Everything has a spirit because a spirit animates you. A roach has a spirit. Anything that's walking has a spirit. But a soul is what you get from the Father. That's a connection. And I'm telling you, like, it's man, I gotta pull these shits up. But one of these days I'm gonna come on here with my science fucking pull-ups. But yeah, you really need to hear this shit, bro. They tell you to go in.
I want y'all to listen in after a whole week of research.
No, that's the plan, bro. That's the plan because I like the way he. But and look, and now that I see my brother's angle, I know how to come in here because he's telling me that he's rocking with the New Testament also. Because you know me, I'm really strictly Old Testament, like I tell everybody. I don't even know. Go in.
I'm at my dad about that. He gonna tell you some shit. He'll tell you, like, cause he from old school. You know what I'm saying? Old school maker. No new. You know what I'm saying?
We have no choice but to rock with the New Testament because we're living in the New Testament.
No, bro. The man said that there's never, bro. He says nothing new under the sun. There's no new nothing. That's man-made, bro. That's why none of those people in the New Testament is the people that was. I don't know, bro. Shout them brothers out for doing their little writings, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Go in.
So what? So the Old Testament is the only there is?
Bro, the Jewish people, like I told Empress earlier, I was like, bro, we got to use our scriptures differently, bro. As black people, bro, we got this weird scripture that the Most High never, like, look, first of all, bro, if y'all reading the New Testament so much, can y'all please at least put all the fucking books in there, the book of Nicodemus, because I just really want y'all to understand that there's stories, bro, where the Most High actually went. When I say the Most High, I'm talking about the Son after he was crucified. But I'm telling you, stories are so crazy with this book. I really want us to read the book because the book got shortened at the shit of Nicaea. Well, long story short, Constantine and a group of knuckleheads got together and was like, yo, these books don't make the Most High seem like he's inspired. Like there's stories about the Most High that'll make him seem regular just like you. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. In the African paradigm, Yeshua the Christos was just the Christ. We had many Christ. Christ was just the risen. So like I don't even like when we do it in a sense because go in.
Born. Before Christ was, you know,
100% fact.
Here.
So you know that 100% fact.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we on this. All right. So what this is right here.
The Enoch and Elijah situation.
Oh yeah, so people trying to figure that out. Blah.
The constant repeat of the phrase "he died" in the genealogy of Genesis chapter 5 is interrupted at one point. Enoch, one of the men listed in the family line of Adam, did not die. The Bible says, so all the days of Enoch were the 365 years, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Genesis chapter 5, verse 23 and 24.
He wasn't and he wasn't. Hey, matter of fact, let me double down. Even in the Bible, there was somebody named the high priest Melchizedek. You know about the high priest Melchizedek, Rolly?
I was thinking about Enoch. My bad.
All right.
You said high priest and what?
The high priest Melchizedek was who Abraham met up with after the battle of the kings. And this is where in the Christian paradigm we get the 10%. Because when he met up on Nicodemus,
Abraham Noah? Didn't God change Noah's name into Abraham?
I wouldn't
sure or whatever.
I wouldn't say that, because I'm thinking that I know Noah had his 3 sons, and like I'm saying, in the book of Nicodemus and those books, you will hear when the Most High went back and actually got Noah. The Most High actually went back and got Noah. He got Adam, and when I keep on saying the Most High, I'm talking about the Son, because like I said, I don't really separate the two entities, because we're all one with the Creator. Like I was saying, like I don't even look at the Creator as being with, you feel me, outside of yourself. I think that's atheist.
Noah have a son named Enoch?
Damn, who doing that? All right, go in, bro.
Did Noah have a son named Enoch?
Yes. That's what it was. It was a couple Enochs. Let me go back and double check and make sure who had him. But I know for sure we could say the 3 sons that Noah had was Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? And what they try to say is that Ham was cursed because he seen his father's nakedness. I'm telling you, I think we do the scriptures.
So when I walked in my mama's room when I was a little kid and I seen her naked or something, I was cursed.
You feel me? And that's why I feel like these words are just taken out of context, because if you go to the Hebrew, the word nakedness, it just mean like, you know how they say they got like a terminology say that we're gonna lift his skirt up. We're gonna lift his skirt up. You feel me? Just to see what type of bro you is. Cause like as a man, maybe he lifting your skirt up because he's saying you a bitch. Because he's saying you got a skirt on anyways. But long story short, he's just trying to see if you stand on what you stand on. So that's where that whole concept come from, bro. So that's what it is. They walked in on Noah probably acting wild. You feel me? Tripping out. And they like, yo, you.
But I thought it was more so of him doing it, right?
What you mean?
It was the intent for him to pull the thing back and see his dad.
Yeah, his dad was asleep on the job.
Yeah.
No. He walked in and covered Pops up. He walked in, Pops was passed out on the floor. Butt ass naked. He covered him up. But yeah,
don't know how that.
Then he had his son, and like I said, brother, the book is super interesting, but I don't like even when they do this with the book, where they say Ham, Shaman. All right, keep on reading it.
Enoch and Elijah were the only biblical figures that did not see death. It was said of Elijah, then it happened, as they continued on and talked, that suddenly a chariot of fire appeared with horses of fire and separated the 2 of them. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 11.
And yeah, like I said, the story get weirder because it was one time where he said, is this not Enoch who once was and is not? Like it was almost like a scripture where he was trying to say somebody is somebody else. I'm like, man, what is so, the scripture is wild, because what he was showing you is that you embody energy. Like I don't think the scripture was ever meant to be taken as this literal fucking thing, bro. It's just I don't know, bro. I don't know what's wrong with us. And they made it so abstract.
So far from you that, and they make sure to get it to you as a child, so the fantasy land is still there. So if you don't have someone logical around you, like trying to make sense of stuff, you are trapped. Mentally, you are trapped.
Go in, bro.
Scriptures was written by philosophers.
Yeah.
What you saying?
I heard the scripture was written by hold on, let me see. Because I
said the picture?
The scriptures. Hey, but remember they got all this from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Right?
What, Dead Sea Scrolls?
Yeah. What happened was they got all these writings from the Dead Sea Scrolls and they go in.
A dude named Joseph Atwell, I think. Somebody said the New Testament was written by first century Roman aristocrats and that they fabricated the entire story of Jesus Christ.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me that. You just gotta, I'm about to say, you could do the research on when they came out with that book. Like I said, bro.
Yeah, the version that we ascribe to the Bible is the King James Version, 1611.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but like I said, there's better versions if you want to. Like it's nothing super special, but like I said, bro, if you want to do a version, bro, at least be more traditional with it, bro. Somebody that had a little authority behind writing something. But I can't knock none of those brothers. But I want to put this on the screen real quick before I come back.
You said the version that y'all subscribe to is what?
Is the King James 1611 boy, and like I said, if you get it with the Apocrypha.
That's the real one.
That's one of the oldest
one of our traditional ones, but the Orthodox ones are the oldest ones, which
but the King James 611 one, that got a New Testament too, right?
They should have it. I'm just saying with the New Testament
translation, is what is important,
because the New Testament, if you want to take it on, you can take
Testament. So the Old Testament is just a New Testament is the translation of the Old Testament.
The New Testament is niggas speaking on the
visions and dreams.
Yeah, that happened. It's not like the Old Testament is people that walk with the Most High and kind of was inspired by him. So they kind of had a little more to say. You feel me? But I'm not taking nothing away from either party, but
yeah, it's just simply put that they have like NIV, all these newer versions of the Bible, but the most traditional one that has like the old English and stuff and gives you the best translation in regards to being deciphered from the Hebrew language is King James 1611.
So the New Testament was written by Constantine, and the Old Testament was written by the people, the people that was living that was marking on the walls of the
exactly. That's exactly how I want you to take it. More traditional African spirituality is what we was witnessing with the Old Testament. Like I said, bro, think about the way. About the way the Jews use it, bro. The Jews, they don't read that. Only thing they read is Torah. They don't read the Tanakh.
How we know that when they translated it right?
No, that's the thing. For sure they didn't. No, they didn't, Rolly.
Yeah, it's really to take the meat, leave the bones. Whatever wisdom you can find within it to utilize, that's what you do with it. But right, wrong, up, down, you're gonna be here all day with the chicken and the egg.
Yeah, they didn't. We can't worry about how they translated Rolly because the key is look, there's a bunch of different keys. With every Bible, bro, they give you something called a concordance. That's where the words that you see in English or whatever, it concords with a word that was in Hebrew. And if the word isn't in Hebrew, then you can say, okay, maybe this word wasn't used in African. Like, you feel me? Maybe we didn't use this word traditionally while we was talking to each other. So maybe this is just a word that's been replaced with another word.
Because there's different tones in different words for different languages.
And that's the key.
So do anybody still know Hebrew or know how they read Hebrew?
That classical boy is kind of dead. That biblical Hebrew, that's more so poetic. And like I said, though, the Bible is poetry and it's all numbers. You brought up the number shit, but if you read the numbers and you break the numbers down, matter of fact, Empress, can you pull up A.A. Rashid, just one of his Kabbalah John, because I know he gonna have one of them Johns on God. Yeah. Because I want to kind of show the numbers because he was talking about numbers because I don't think he understand what God is. God is number, meaning that your body is God. Your body adds up to a divine number.
The universal anything is the Most High.
The Fibonacci. Everybody use Fibonacci's,
The
right?
sacred geometry.
Number 22, bro. Like I keep seeing the number 22 like every single day, bro.
Oh, I can give you a reading real quick.
Every day I keep seeing the number 20.
Oh, we gave him the 22 reading.
He probably forgot.
Number 22 everywhere.
With a feeling that something's missing.
Oh, they gone. He slide.
A porn addiction with a synthetic composition. On the brink of a civil war or the forming of one religion. I wonder what came first, dinosaurs or Darwinism?
Which one,
Pledging
Kabbalah?
allegiance to a flag since elementary. Writing curses and casting spells, stung by the spelling bee. And they say, congratulations, you graduated. From slavery to paid slavery, you actually made it. Here, take this gown and cap and wave it. Like a celebration of going to school just to get a job to pay for it. Like a nation that traded its minerals in exchange for paper payment. Here, these are your gods, you have to praise them. I wonder who we worship if we weren't captured and traded. Consider this my affidavit. Yeah, it's the ruling class here to rule your ass. Prescription drug thug, cocaine mule your ass. Agricultural skills sure would suit your ass. But they say, living off the land is a useless past. Here, work for their presidents. Food your ass. Any revolutionaries, they remove your ass. Fast, click, clack, quick blast, in a flash. Whiplash from the kickback or the impact. Push the shit back. As long as my head is intact, I be as political as I want, cause I get taxed. Nah, this ain't no fucking diss track. The diss track, a useless chit chat and syntax on whose ass is this fat and who has a six pack. Who's batting this average? Compare his passes to his passes. It's 1,000 sports channels. You can get this package or this package. Who's this savage? Hey, let's compare your emotional baggage to my emotional baggage to see who calls each other bitch fastest. Haters go out their way to fuck up my day, but I ain't even worried about your bitch asses. And it's quite the optic, hard to take your eyes off it. They make the sky toxic, prescribe the antibiotic. Make a high profit, divide the margin. You could die off it. If you do, they hide the autopsy. What the fuck are you supposed to do? More gallons in your kosher food. What the fuck is even kosher food? Third generation crops won't produce. Be careful who you keep close to you. I'm from Atlanta, but shouts out to my Oakland crew. They say Bobby Ray the older you is overdue. I say, hey, sorry, I got a little caught up exposing truths. I used to think, what will Hover do? Now I think, what the fuck will Macho Man and Hulk Hogan do? Now if Steve Austin was America and The Rock was Afghanistan, then Russia and China would be Triple H and Illuminati would be Vince McMahon. Now when the haters are the Undertaker, the crowd doesn't stand a chance when the international bankers are walking through the stands. Slide your ass from Zan. You think you a fan, but you really just a lamb. Niggas start trends every day, but don't ever get no pair of Vans. What the fuck is in a van?
This is what I'm telling you, bro. Niggas is taking Zans willingly. Bro, you talking about nanites. Bro, nigga ain't got it, bro. Roll it, bro. Nigga give you a piece of chicken, bro. Nigga, bro, pieces of chicken have people bumping, bro. Bro, these fucking people crazy, man.
Niggas live on color people time. What the fuck is in advance? I don't fucking understand. I just want my...
Niggas live on colored people time. What the fuck is in advance? That's why every time you talk, look, advance what? God where? Shout out to the Most High. The Most High is in Africa. He's in Africa. These big ass temples and these big ass stones and these megalithic statues, bro, they said that people couldn't build these shits, bro. There's a church in Ethiopia, bro, that the people say was built by angels. You know why they say that? Because the scientists and all these geologists and all these fucking dust people, anthropologists and all these people say, yo,
they couldn't go where the pilots get to go.
It's no way that no regular humans could have dug this deep into the ground, bro. They trying to figure out how these people did it.
Then there is a Wakanda.
I'm telling you, bro. There
is a Wakanda somewhere with black people that are highly intelligent. They're just not like...
They're hiding in plain sight.
They're hiding in plain sight.
And Broly, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
They're the UFOs.
Broly.
Thank you. See, now
Broly.
you're bringing it back. Because
Broly.
if you watch Ancient Aliens, bro,
Yeah.
they will continue to show you these pictures right here. And they say, look, these are big giants. These are giants that came down from the sky.
This is a dramatization They always tell you that in fine print, real small.
Man.
How you thinking this is what people look like, but they're just trying to explain the concept to you. They do this in film too, and that's why I was going to ask you, Rolly, what is an alien to you? Is it someone with a different gene pool from you, or like
Black
what is
people?
it in reality? Because are you expecting a green-headed boy, or like
you got your green card? That's
Because
green enough for
we're
me.
the only people. We're the only people that don't know themselves, or we're the only people
See?
that's being deprived
You
from
getting
knowing ourselves.
That's the key.
It's being hidden because they
it's
don't
not
want us to
hidden? It's
connect.
going over our heads.
That's why they got the what you call it, the place, the 54
Area 51.
Area 51.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That's why they got that, because
But Rolly, we'll
they're
have
trying to
Kanye,
investigate.
we'll have Beyonce come up and show us some occult and some metaphysical information. And the first thing we throw at it is demons, Satan. Too
Yeah.
smart for me. What are you doing? And it's like, bro, this is the information that you need, though. These little seeds right here, you can go and Google them and they can put you in a nice spot in regards to information.
What if, right? These people had technology, they had enough technology, but the reason being why they haven't came to us is because they really can't, or they can, but they don't.
Why?
They don't want the world to be destroyed as far as nuclear weapons, so they stand back because the elites probably threaten them to destroy the world. If you feel what I'm saying, if they like come and give us knowledge and stuff, that's probably why they've been giving us little by little. And then
they sound pussy if they doing that.
If
they running around hiding behind some niggas, bro, our ancestors not doing none of that, bro. Look, bro. The Most High so weird. The Most High say y'all got this shit. He not thinking about helping no fucking people that's supposed to be this, bro. We're Titans. Go watch their movies. That's why Empress say, bro, they hiding in plain sight. They showed you Titans. They tell you about darkness and shit. Go in.
But like, what if everything we've been told wasn't true? Like, as far as this world, what if we don't know enough about this world that they seemingly make us think we know? What if there are other worlds within this earth, within this world, that we don't know about, like where people at that we can't go? There are. You feel what I'm saying? They even say it. But like, what if those are the boundaries that we as people can't cross, but we need to cross them in order to be, you feel me, in order to get to that point?
Rolly, that's the thing. It's like
that's you see, white people always go to places and they get their ass murked. What if a black person go there and don't get murked?
Wait, what are you talking about? What they get murked at?
Like places in Fiji where they say people can't go because they'll get killed or something. Because
shout out to the king.
The tribal people, right?
Shout out to the king. The king flew directly from Ethiopia to Jamaica. If y'all know that pathway, y'all know he got to fly right over the triangle.
Yeah,
he was right there. He was right there. He showed up super fat. Like maybe it's all legends.
Yeah, I just feel like Broly is expecting it to be this cosmic, cinematic thing that you see in a movie. And Broly, I don't know if you've heard of LSD, DMT, ayahuasca, or any of these things, but what you just said is what those things do. They take you to another dimension.
You're in a multi-dimensional world, bro.
Oh, okay.
But you can't go there as a human.
But I'm saying that. But
with this human consciousness,
this human cloak. Fuck that.
I'm saying
this cloak right here not making it nowhere.
I'm saying like before death, like as far as this physical realm, right? I believe that we have some people as far as our ancestors in control, that they have a block to the point where we can't see them, we can't get the knowledge, we can't get the information. They made it seem like everyone's died off. They made it seem like no one's know the language. They made it seem like this and that. You feel me? But if you think like openly about it, like, what if these people are still here? You feel me? It's just they've blocked off a way for us to get in touch.
Nah, they ain't blocking
They ain't
nothing,
block
bro.
it off. It's just now they put everything out there, so now it's a confusion thing. But everything's out there. Rolly, simply put, you said that you keep seeing the number 22.
Yeah.
What if that is a spirit or a message or an ancestor trying to connect with you and let you know, like, bro, like, you doing your thing? Like, what?
That's what I'm thinking. 22. Like, I keep seeing that number, bro.
Like, why can't it be as tangible as that? It's like you see a number and then you kind of put spirituality towards it versus you just being like, 22, I don't know what that's about. It's weird, man. It's weird. Normally, things that are weird and unexplainable have something to do with the metaphysical world. And that's when you kind of go into, typing in, why do I keep seeing 22? And maybe synchronicity comes up. Maybe angel numbers come up. Something comes up to kind of help you decipher, why do you keep seeing this 22?
They built. All right, I don't even know why I keep seeing the number 20.
That's the worst advice, bro. Shout out. Matter of fact, do that because I don't want to do that. But hey, in African, you know what we did in Africa?
Yeah,
it was a secret society. People didn't just go check on numbers just to fucking see what numbers say because numbers are pointless, bro. Listen to me, bro. There's something called DMT. Like, you want to see actual shit? Go see actual shit. Stop talking about numbers, bro.
You did
numbers gonna make sense eventually.
You did DMT before?
I don't do nothing but the fucking herb, bro.
Me neither.
I'm a herbalist.
I did a 0.5 of shrooms, but they
see that ain't no. That's not the heroic dose.
They say you got to do the 3.5.
No. Whoever told you that, he don't know nothing about heroic dose. You got to do 5 grams.
5 grams?
You got to do 5 grams.
At least 3.5.
Nah, me and my homeboy did 5 grams of some shrooms.
Wait, so what happened at the 0.5?
That's why your ass so enlightened, nigga. That's why your ass.
No, bro. We look, roll it. I don't know. Look, I don't know people. Look, I came on here one day and I said, yo, I used to smoke spliffs of K2 to the face.
Me too.
I don't know what the hell y'all think cocaine do or DMT do, bro. But for 20 minutes, bro, I used to get hurt. Look, bro, I tell my wife all the time, if you don't defend yourself in that realm, you'll get hurt. And when you come back out of that high, you'll be hurt, bro. I don't know if it was like that for everybody, but bro, Rolly, some people died on that shit.
On what?
K2. People, bro, you be seeing these kids on K2?
Do that shit every day before practice, bro.
Bro, you don't get it, bro.
Games and everything.
Rolly, it's all mental, bro. That's what I'm telling you. It's multi-dimensional world out here, bro. But I don't want us to start putting shit to shit, bro. Man, we don't know I'm 22, 23s and all, niggas. Shut up.
Yeah.
When I build my house have a divine number where you say, oh snap, this is the length. You feel me? That means something to me. And like even with number 22, you could use that as a sigil. That's what I'm saying. As a man, I don't really need nobody to tell me about anything with it. I create a meaning for it.
Yeah, that's all I was simply saying is, all right, boom, you go in there, you see different stuff, and again, you take the meat, leave the bones. If it's anything negative, why take it? If you see something positive, like, hey, it means that you're doing a great job where you're at, and you need to keep going. Why not take that and use that? Use that energy, like, bro, all right, that's what that means. But if it say something negative, like, nah, I ain't rocking with this.
Yeah.
It's not helping me with nothing. Leave it alone. Leave that idea alone. Close the door. So yeah, that's the only thing I was saying about it. It's just give your life meaning.
Yeah, that's the way we used to give it up back in the days. Everything meant something to us.
Those pyramids, though.
Huh?
How big are those pyramids?
Matter of fact, I'm about to play the brother ARC right now because I want you to see some math. I want you to see some math.
In advance. I don't fuck.
Yo, the niggas, bro.
Color people time. What the fuck is in advance?
I live on color people time. What the fuck is in advance?
What is that?
What?
The National NAACP. That's the advancement of the people too, right?
You should.
Rolly, do you know what the NAACP stands for again?
It stands for the National NAACP.
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People or something like that.
Yeah, advancement of color. Yeah, you're right.
And people. So it's a double entendre. Like, what the fuck is in advance? Because it's like, what is an advance in money? What is an advance in the NAACP, who has advances nowhere? Like, a lot of black people still ain't get their 40 acres and a mule. So it's like, where have we advanced to? a more sophisticated form of slavery. Great.
Nah, but yeah, not to your point. But when he's saying in advance and he's showing you this picture, we know what he mean though.
Yeah, the white people was slaving their own people first.
Triple entendre.
So
yeah, this is an advanced civilization.
Triple
I live on
entendre.
killing people time. What the fuck is in advance? It can't be no in advance. I'm advanced as fuck. Nigga, I'm a
Bands. I don't fucking understand. I just want my fucking bands.
nigga playing around on the moon, bro. That's what I'm saying, Rolly. You telling me? I don't know, bro. These niggas.
I'm a walking, talking human conundrum, like a Muslim going ham, looking for the promised land. False stories of Christopher Columbus holding Pocahontas' hand. Black history is the shortest month. I just hope you understand when the native Indians don't get shit, but Thanksgiving and some yams like, here's a few casinos. Sorry we took all your land. Well, let's just move on because America's great. Man, I fucking love it. Democratic or Republic. Lightning rod. Change the subject. All of these religions, I'm glad I found one. All of these beliefs, and mine's the right one. Trying to process all of this info you hide from. Till you wait the fuck up, I don't need advice, son. Culture and religion condition your mind, hun. Whatever's prohibited, I'ma defy them. The smell of freedom is making my eyes run. To authority, I'm the antithesis. I'm not a pacifist or a philanthropist. And I ain't got all the answers. I just got a louder mic and better stances, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, did I offend you? What the fuck you think goes on in schools you send your kids to? What the fuck you think they serve for lunch? What's on the menu? That's why only ratchet shit is what these kids is into. A language comprehensible. Friends do what...
Rolly, do you understand? That's from the food, bro. That's just from an unhealthy diet, bro. They ain't gotta put nanites in nobody, bro. Bro, give them burgers. They hold man.
And Coke.
Bro, they tell you that when people sad, they eat junk food. So you understand, bro? Junk food only do one thing, nigga. When you happy, it make you sad. Yeah, when you sad, it make you happy.
Imagine that. Any food
but we know what it is. MSG. Keep on going, Empress.
Any food that like a criminal was on at that moment in time, if we see a consistent through line where it's like, oh, they ate something like this, or this ingredient was in it, we'll ban it. Like, take it out, bro. Take out chicken, bro. It's making them act retarded, bro. They doing too much with the chicken.
Hey, bro. So what did you see when you did them 5 shrooms, bro? I want to know, bro, because I want to do that shit, bro. Just to see, just to have my awakening.
I'm about to explain this. I'm about to play a shroom legend, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, you can do the same thing on the cannabis, though, bro. But I'm gonna come back in 2 seconds.
People act so fucking hard, but really they just gentle. Psychological children, grown-ups with issues. Grown-ups with children who grow up with issues. Cancer tissues, abandonment, misuse, subliminal marketing, screaming, here, let me fix you. I have the cure. I have the remedy. I am the savior. I am not the enemy. But give me your money, give me your money, give me your money. Everybody's in debt, but this is a free country. They dock your pay with a mockery. Why you on the clock? Hickory dickory dockery. They want cable, they want coffee, they want comedy. Anything to take their mind off being property. Trying to say it properly, working on my tech, but I am the anomaly. They know I'm the shit like an colonoscopy. They know I'm the shit by just looking at my discography. They know I've been sent to awaken this idiocracy. Mass media, hypocrisy, turn you to a worker bee, harvest the honey tree. I'm just being honest, B. Mother Earth quakes underneath. Father Sky up above the sea. God the...
So now I'm about to run this brother RAS.
When they were utilizing it before anybody even used the term Kabbalah, they had another name. You understand what I'm saying? So names are just place markers for those who indulge in the indulgence of history and what
at the time
affords you a quick view as to what happened prior to you. So now, metallurgy. Now, when we go to the Bible has various personages that have various functions. The one that we're going to speak about in particular, because of his role with the Ethiopian mythology, is Solomon. Now, why did I say his role with Ethiopian mythology? Who has ever heard of Wallace A.E. Wallace Budge? What is he known for?
Hey, that's a great brother to read. A.E. Wallace Budge. He got some great fucking books about Africa. Him and a couple other bro. Damn, let me call this. There's a nigga named Swallow Delubis. Man, bro, he watch he gonna go in.
Texts of Zosimos, which were connected to the Gnostic vein of information. Now, when we take a look at Gnosticism, we see that Gnosticism stands as it's like you ever been? It's like a portico. Before you get from the outside of the building into the inside, you gotta go through a little enclosure. You understand? It's the segue. It's the bridge for you to understand. In order for you to understand Egyptian cosmology, you have to be versed in Egyptian language. You cannot read Egyptian cosmology and expect to extrapolate all of its inner meaning without having a root inside of etymology and knowing language. So how do you attune yourself to learning a smidgen of what they meant in Kenny when they were dialoguing? You got to go to the babies who came out of what they extrapolated from the experience, and then look at what they were saying, because they was really taking the crumbs from daddy. You understand? So you gotta, when you're a detective, if you're a detective and you trying to find and crack your case and find yourself.
And that's what I was saying with the concordance. Like, we just try to get little small parts. So I want to go as close as I can go back to where maybe they was talking. Like I said, Ethiopia is one of the greatest places because we know that was the first place that they had the Christianity. They had the longest standing empire, nigga. And like I said, even with the thing where they really is the only one that validate any of this biblical stuff, based on they're the only direct connection that we can hear coming back from those times with Abraham and coming all the way over with Solomon. They're the only one that got any claim to it. And the white man told you that the first human or whatever they found on this planet came from Ethiopia, Lucy. So there's a bunch of shit. And they got another one over there in Ethiopia, I'm pretty sure. It's called Ardi. So like they know what they know.
In the historical paradigm, you gotta investigate every little thing. Consciousness and the spirit. Really 101s are really theories, names, and dates. In the next course, we'll get into detail and I'll show you where it's all familiar with the it's called conventionally the Etz HaChaim. The tree of life is composed of 10 Sephiroth, and the Sephiroth are composed on the tree as such. The word Sephiroth means number or emanation or sphere. They conform to, do you all see? Now, the Etz HaChaim is composed of 10 Sephiroth. Now, the 10 Sephiroth are laid out in this fashion. Now, the Sephiroth in the Tree of Life is actually a meditative tool, one used by those who look at it to organize their thinking in order for you to come about to a clear, coherent, crystallized idea. Many of us have emotions and feelings that we cannot that we cannot funnel to their proper area where it can be addressed and harnessed. So a lot of our thinking is fragmented. People throw a dilemma at you. You don't know where to compartmentalize it in order for you to deal with it. So now, the Tree of Life it appears in this fashion. However, the tree does not work. It does not work, nor will it ever work unless you split the tree into 4 distinct worlds. These are the 4 worlds. You have another color besides this as well. Now these are the Sephiroth. My tree look kind of drunk.
Hey, this you talking about earlier when you said we have 4,
right?
but we only made it to the 3rd one. And shit.
What you saying, OG?
No, that was an experiment.
Okay, yeah. That was the
By
John
some
with the
white
woman.
people.
Yeah.
White woman.
But hey, this right here is the tree of
This
life,
tree
though.
will not work.
And the
It
thing
just-
is, with the tree of life, you understand, and even in the scripture, the Most High say, follow the straight path to God. That's the same thing with the Kabbalah. The straight path from the bottom, that's Malkuth. The bottom Sephirah is Malkuth. All the way to the top, that's how you get out of here. What you saying, OG?
But look, what was you saying was we ain't made it to the third what again?
Oh yeah, that was a situation where it was like a man went into a store. It was basically like a woman's store, and he just went in there to find a wife or whatever. And on the first floor, it was a woman, I'm pretty sure, that had a job. He was like, blah. So he went to the second floor. It was a woman that had a job and she was good looking. And then he went to the third floor. It was a woman that had a job, was good looking, and had a high sex drive. And that's the last floor that the man ever went on. And like with the woman, they kept on going. Like they got all the way up to the 6th floor with the dude that had everything, gorgeous, had the money, had everything. Nigga, he was good with kids. He was good. He was doing everything. And they still went to the 7th floor to try to see if there was more. And when they got to the 7th floor, it was just a note letting them know, like, yo, you the goddamn 10 millionth woman that been up here. Ain't nothing up here for you. So yeah,
yours.
So that's that whole situation. But this right here is the Kabbalah, where he's gonna go into the whole Hebrew and the Egyptian. Because like I said, Yeshua, Moses, and all those people was learned in all the ways of the Egyptians.
So that woman can have everything and still want more.
Oh my gosh, bro! I'm telling you, bro, that was
some women. Some
women.
So be careful and make sure you pick through that haystack very diligently.
Yeah, bro, that's their shit, bro. You gotta definitely make
It's a little
sure.
cute when you're looking at it like this until you break it into its 4 distinct worlds. You cannot make the marriage and create the descent or the birthing process until the 4 worlds are created or manufactured. Now, the 4 worlds are emblematic of the great deific force spoken about in the biblical text. When you go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7, it says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. Okay, I'm going to write that out in the Hebrew, and then we're going to go ahead.
How does that translate? Because in the Bible it says the fear of the Lord.
I'm going to write it out in the Hebrew and show you. Okay. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
Hold on, let me post that on Facebook or something.
You got it.
Huh?
There you go.
No, you got it.
Share it?
Nah, you can read it.
Okay, yes. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, King James Version. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Woo.
Hold on. The fear of the Lord
is the beginning of knowledge.
But
fools despise wisdom and instruction. Despise it.
That's Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, watch when he write in Hebrew though, because it's gonna get a tad bit colder.
Yahweh.
You said Proverbs what?
Chapter 1, verse 7.
All right.
Distinct connection to the tree of life is in this fashion. You write Yahweh's name in this manner. Yod. E.
Check out the numbers once he's done.
Vowel.
That's what our father told us to call him. He was like, "Yo, just call me this. It's simple." But look why though? Because you want to talk about numbers.
You can't bring anything.
He said fools despise wisdom and destruction, or wisdom and instruction.
Instruction.
Yeah, wisdom and instruction.
In other words, a little jit is a fool because he usually don't want to learn. Whatever the case is. But once he figures out, nigga, like, oh man, it's real life out here. Like, oh, I almost got shot. Oh, I almost got killed. That's when, they start to turn their life around. Like, man, Most High, how I do this? Because I tried to do it by myself and it didn't work out. And that's when you begin to love wisdom. You begin to love instruction. You're trying to find it wherever and whenever you can. And, they usually call that being overzealous. Because you figured out there's a better path to this thing called life. So, yeah. They despise it.
Through Yahweh, thus according to the Chaldean.
Right. Hey, and this is why I'm telling you they use the word Yahweh. And when you hear Chaldean, think of Ethiopia. When you hear Chaldean and you hear Ethiopia, think of Nimrod. When you hear all this shit, just think of Cush. There's a lot of things you could think of, bro.
Priesthood who enacted this spiritual system and encoded it into
the Chaldean people. The Chaldean is the ones that have the numbering system. So it's two different numbering systems. It's the Chaldean numbering system, and it's I don't even want to put you too much work. Empress, can you figure out what's the other numbering system? Because this is what they use as far as astrology and this whole chart shit. So a lot of people might be written, and I want to take people chart serious because I don't know who numbering system people using. If you're not using the Chaldean, then this is just a tad bit different because everything I look at is from Ethiopia.
Threshold of $5.
Oh yeah, we might get out of there.
Yahweh.
Chaldean versus Pythagorean numerology.
Perception centers. Yahweh is seeing, hearing, tasting, and
smelling.
And smelling, your olfactory sense. Right? There are only 4 senses. The 5th sense is a sensation. That's a scientific feeling. It's only 4 senses. Your 4 sensory perception centers are what creates your reality. It requires 4 distinct forces or energies that direct a course of their because I can see stuff. Imagine you can see, can't smell, can't taste.
Yo, man, we about to go in a little bit more behind the scenes, but we about to end this public video. So if y'all want to get more, come on over to the Patreon. Go on, Empress.
All right, guys, and that is the conclusion of episode 90 of the Wise Magi's Godcast. Until next time, peace.
On me.